Welcome. Yeah, so I think the team score is in 5 hours, more or less. What's up, Gwynblade? Let's get going. Oh shit, wrong fucking speakers once again. Sorry if that hurt your ears. The meme version. Wait, I think I did. Was it about, like, Karen and Linda or whatever? Yeah. Yeah, I did see it. Was that your meme, McTucker? Well done, sir. Alright, what's our sort of spellbook situation here? A lot of magic missiles. Okay, we've got all of Malachi's spells.
What? What would you have me do?
Van's almost dead, though.
You're all right. Hurry if you insist.
Okay, but he's still got 6 healing spells. Man, Van is a beast. Look at all these spells he's got. Alright, let's... Should we try and save the serious wounds for combat? That makes sense, doesn't it? My favourite well. Oh right, yeah. I forgot about that, it's been a while. I liked it too, McTucker. I thought it was a good meme. Everyone's a little bit wounded here, it's kind of tough.
What is it this time?
What would if you insist?
Okay, let's keep going. We should make good use of our spells.
Yeah?
Make it
What do you
quick.
want?
Your wish?
So what's Van got? Flame Blade, Aid, Hold Person, Silence, Chant. Okay. Dispel, and then got these Cure
Hurry
Serious
up!
Wounds.
What would you have me do?
Let's finish going down here.
If you insist.
Hey, Talmonable. What level is everyone? I think everyone's 5. Malachi's 4. Van is 5. William's 4, almost 5. Grimes is 5. Malachi, okay, so William and Malachi are on 4.
Your wish? If
Van
you
and Grimes
insist.
are on 5. See you later, McTucky. Sleep well, my friend. Okay, there's a bear here. I'm past the point of wanting to kill them, to be honest. Shit. Wild dogs? Are these tough?
Yes?
Does warrant a spell?
You have but to ask.
Yes?
Yeah, like William kill
Hurry
1,000 dogs, right?
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time?
Yeah, there goes
What?
one.
What would you have me do?
There goes another.
Make it quick.
Oh, that one missed. Okay, we're on a bit of a dry spell right now. Can't hit him. There we go. Critical hit.
Yes?
Death to you all. Exactly. See, everyone else in the party is good apart from Malachi.
No sooner said
And then every time they enter a fight, he screams death to you all, and everyone looks at him a bit
you insist.
awkwardly like, did you just say death to you all again? We told you about that. And he's like, yeah, sorry, I just, get a little bit, overexcited as well.
What?
Imagine being a gibberling.
Hurry up! If you insist.
Nice work, lads.
What would you have me Make it quick.
Someone remind me to get the fucking jewellery bag and the scroll case and the potions, because my inventory management is now becoming annoying. I don't understand why they're... What's going on? Oh, thank goodness someone came by. There's a bear on the other side of that bridge and it's coming this way. Please hold it off. I'll give you anything. Easy, mate.
Yes, of course.
It's some creep
Hurry
out
up!
there.
All right, all right.
Unless it's an owlbear, in which case, you know.
Yes, I shall attend to
What's
it.
top of my
to-do list?
What would you have if you insist?
Yeah, it's a polar bear, so.
What? No sooner said than done.
How may I be of assistance?
Make it quick.
Rhymes.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Calm the
What is it
fuck
you
down.
have but to
Hurry
ask?
up! All right, all right. Yes?
Alright, William, fight the fucking bear, come on.
What would you have me do?
Run the polar bear in the jungle, yeah. It's been a tough day and now we're gonna kill him, it's really... Alright, it's gonna crit for like 20 damage easy, so we need to be careful.
Yes, you have but to ask.
Okay. Polar bear rolls a 1. Critical miss. And takes 13 damage. I don't know, that's from my hit. Okay. It's rolling a +0, so... Its that goes probably like 12, though. William rolls a crit. Doing 33 damage. Okay. Only 4 damage from the bear there. It's got multiple attacks, but doesn't look like it can necessarily hit the 24 AC beast that is William Marshall. 900 XP. Nice. Grimes with the kill there. Let's go talk back to this dude. Maybe Jared is from like a circus or something. Right? And he's like brought the polar bear here. Maybe he's from the carnival.
Hurry if you insist.
Let's see if there's an explanation for a polar bear. Why, thank you! That old lumbering oaf could have had me there if it weren't for you young lumbering oafs like yourselves. Here, if you're going to be wandering around these mountains for a while, you may need a better pair of boots. As for me, you couldn't pay me to stick around this place. But it's boots. It's a belt. What?
How may I be? It shall be as you wish.
Excuse me? That seems very odd. Unless it's replaced... Okay, it has. Boots are normally handmade by cobblers, so... I guess we've got some polar bear boots, I don't know.
All right, all right.
Alright, let's do this side of the river first. Hey Jimmy, Van and Grimes are level 5, and William and Malachi are level 4. I'm impressed by how great this game is though, I'm enjoying it a great deal. Glad that it won the vote. Although I have been informed that Below Zero Subnautica, the next part of Subnautica, is basically complete now, so I'll probably play some Nautica Below Zero in between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
What is it this time?
I think.
What? Your wish?
Yes?
Okay.
What you got for me this time?
How
I
may I
think
be of assistance?
even ogres, berserkers could probably.
Make it no sooner said than done. Hurry if you insist.
I will smash your face.
Shit. Saved.
What is it this time?
Yes? What would you have me do? Your wish?
Yeah? What do you want?
Oh shit, this is quite the party they've got going on over here. Let's see if we can throw a sleep spell. I don't think it's gonna do too much. Okay.
Hurry up! What? What would
Wait,
you
can we
have
not
me
get
do?
past? This is the sleeping
Your wish? Hurry up! Make it quick.
No! Ah! Interrupted the cure serious wounds there.
Yes? No sooner said than done.
What the fuck? Was that poison? God damn it.
What would you have me do? Yes, you
That was annoying.
insist.
Yeah, I did think about playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. It looked pretty good. My preference is for 2E over 3 though, so that's the one reason I went with this. TPKs.
Yeah, I'll get right on.
We haven't TPK'd
What?
too often,
Of course.
but because it's so awkward to get back to town, I'm mostly loading on
How
some
may I shall
guys.
attend to it in a trice.
Did we learn Charm Person?
Huh? Top of my to-do list.
Hurry
Is
up!
everyone's inventory full?
Make it quick.
Jesus. Is there maybe some stuff that we could...
What is... I shall attend to it in a trice.
Wait, where did the Charm Person scroll? We already have this. We might as well use this though. These 4 armor scrolls as well. Might as well use them.
What is you
Does a
insist?
Hoblin count as man size? A Hobgoblin? Should do. No, I can't see the sell value of it. Alright, let's move back here so that we fight this guy on his own.
Honestly,
Well,
from this campaign, I'm learning fuck all dwarves.
Bria?
I've been saying that.
Thanks for the resub, my dude. Merry Christmas to you too.
Hurry!
Don't attack Val, don't attack Val. No, don't attack Malachi, holy shit. Calm down.
What you got for me this time?
Right, William. Ow. Ban with a crit there.
I am surely close to death. Make it coarse.
William took some hits.
Wish?
Maybe we don't want to use the serious wounds in combat. It's almost too risky to use it and have to fail.
Hurry up! All right.
Okay.
How may... You have but to ask.
There's gonna be
Yeah? No sooner said than done.
sleep,
What? A waste of my talent.
shots, so...
What is... It shall be as you wish.
Make it quick. Yes? What would you have me do?
Yes?
Your life ends here. I wish. I am surely close to death.
Shit,
What? No sooner said than done.
How may I be of assistance?
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
Yeah? What do you want?
Hurry up!
Alright.
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
What is it this time?
Why is that one? Moonstone gem.
What you got for me this time?
What would you
No one
have
got
me do?
these? I just don't understand why they can only carry 16 things, like... It seems dumb. William can carry it.
Yes?
Okay.
Hurry up!
Let's use the rest of our healing spells here. Hey, Pyro.
Yes? I shall
Oh,
attend
great
to it in
roll.
a trice.
What would you have me do? All right.
What was going on in D&D? Oh, we're about to go to the monastery, right? Oh, it's going to be good this session.
From this campaign, I'm
Hurry
learning
up!
fuck
All right.
Oh, I've been saying that since in the first episode. Hog dwarves.
Karino Kiri, thanks for the resub. Did you use a mod? No, I made the whole team. Yeah, I didn't use a mod. Yeah, something to do with him being the main character is giving him access to cast Cure Light Wounds twice per day. I don't really know why. Like, I had a weird dream, and then when I woke up, I could cast Cure Light Wounds. Pretty good dream, if you ask me. Okay, let's go out here just to uncover the area to the north. Okay.
If you insist.
We'll probably find out, yeah. What percentage am I through the game here? So I think I've been playing for about 15 hours. So I assume I'm about 25% of the way through. Is that right? Or further? Well, if you're a main character cleric, you probably get to cast it an extra 2 times a day. So I don't know who this geezer is here. Our best hope is to get Van to talk to him. What's up, Mr. Ogre?
I will crush.
Me eat, we fight after me, fat happy. Okay. Should we just kill him?
What? Of course. What would you have me do? If you insist.
Oh, okay. Maybe this person wants to kill him.
Make it quick. If you insist.
Yes, friend?
Ah, I sense a party of adventurers that seeks to do good in the world. How would you like to fend off a herd of gibberlings? Yeah, sure. I insist in this region's ongoing battle against gibberling hordes. Oh, and here they are.
What is it this time?
The gibberlings of which you spoke.
Yeah, top of my
Yes?
to-do list.
Hurry up!
There's a lot of gibberlings.
What?
Good job, William. Fucking Brackman. God, why does this chant spell take so long to cast?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Make it quick.
Huh?
What would you have me do? Yes?
Leave Malachi alone! Horrid beasts.
What? Make it course.
What it shall be as you wish.
If you insist.
It was nice of the gibberlings to wait to attack until we agreed to help.
Hurry up! What would you have me
Well, I feel like she could have definitely taken that on her own.
It shall be as you wish.
do? All right.
Yes, friend?
Gibberlings are a plague that must be wiped from the Sword Coast. Perhaps we will meet again. I dare say we shall
Yes,
visit her again.
of course.
What
like
you got for me
rhymes.
this time? Way ahead of you, boss.
That's one of them.
How may you have but to ask?
Yeah, I think he would have been. I think she would have been fine. She didn't even take a single hit. I've got all these potions that are filling up my inventory. It's like you don't want to waste a potion, but at the same time, what level is friends? Level 1. Fuck it.
Hurry! All right, all right.
Let's try to talk to this guy again. I'm still looking for this captain of the guard.
What would you have
fighting
me
now.
do? All right, all right. What?
Yeah, fight my friend
Your
William.
wish? All right, all right. To you all.
He will smash your face.
Yeah? What do you want?
I'll surely close there.
I was thinking like, oh, I should really be using his crossbow. He just walks within range of him for a second and just gets clubbed to death. Shit.
What would you have me do? You're very well.
What was that noise? I already spoke to the town mayor about the mines and stuff, so... Was this before the Gibberling Massacre? Oh, this has got to be after it.
Hurry up! What? A
we
waste
talked
of my
to him.
talents.
I will crush.
What would you have me do?
He will
How may I be of assistance?
Yeah? What do you want?
Disrupt the casting of the spell. I guess it's
Hurry
about-
up! All right,
There
all
goes
right.
Dad. And he had a garnet that I can't
Huh?
What is it this time?
What's a shitty gem or scroll? Like I've learned dual touch, so I don't really need it. No, not really.
What would if you insist?
Yeah, being Scoria would be easy. We'd be able to just see everything she does. Greenstone ring is shitty. Oh really? I've been looking everywhere for this captain of the guard. I hope that he's in this area. The way some of you are talking makes me feel like he's not. Which just annoys me really, because I've looked everywhere for
Yes,
this
it shall be
motherfucker.
as you wish.
What you got? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
How may I be of assistance?
Wish?
Yeah, you could actually quick load in D&D, it would just
Yeah?
destroy
What do you want?
Yes.
blood.
Hurry up!
Huh?
What is it this time?
What would you have me do? If you insist.
Yeah, it's a shame. We need to get the gem bag. I was hoping that we could just like nip in and find this guy and then we could go and get the gem bags, but turns out that like finding him has been a long-term problem. I feel like this area got revealed on the world map when we spoke to the barracks guy and they were like, oh, we sent 20 men to go and rescue him and they never came back. And then this new area was there, so it's got to be here. Or at least it's got to be adjacent to here.
What you... Yeah, I'll get right on that.
All right, all right.
I mean, it's looking less likely by the second one. Save file corrupted. It's gonna. This is where we killed the intrepid polar bear.
Crush you to goo!
Yes?
Totally close to death.
Yeah? Huh? Top of my to-do list.
How may I be of assistance?
Hurry up if you insist.
What you got for me this time?
What would you have me do?
We are out of healing spells.
Make
but
it quick.
we have a few more spells.
All right, all right.
Looks like this area has been scouted, and I don't see the captain of the guard here, so... South of the lighthouse map. Well, I don't see a lighthouse, so... Is he up here and then carrying on east? I mean west? Like, is the lighthouse on this peninsula here, maybe? What's,
Hurry up if you insist.
what's south of here? Nothing.
All right, all right.
There's no way through here. This is the edge of the map. That's what this is telling me, right? Yeah. So what the fuck? Where do we go? This quest is a thorn in my side. The Tale of Captain Brush. I've read this about 10 times now. He's got an evil talking sword, which sounds badass, so... I think that's what he's got. A large force of men from Nashkel went to reclaim Braj and not have returned. It says that they headed west. I already cleared out this area, this area. I've basically cleared everywhere I've been. Not been to the Oldcaster School of these two yet, so he could be here. Well, actually, I thought I tried that one. Maybe I didn't. Maybe we've got to keep going. Maybe there's like another one here. Did you get enough of that, to Slothman? Let's hear it. It's the one you're mousing over now. This one. Why can't we travel to that? Alright, because I'm not. This one. Or this one. I assume you mean this one, because I have visited here. So you must mean this. Alright, I guess he's in here. Thing is, maybe we should go back to Nashkel to sell up and try and get these bags and stuff now that we know where it is. Let's...
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
We need to rest here.
Certain to die.
Well, not certain to die. It's a fucking wolf, just kill it. No, it's a warg. No, Van Helsing, you fucking
That one's
idiot.
gonna leave a mark.
God damn it, how you get
What would you
killed by
have
that?
me do? All right, all right.
Travel home. Thank God we made it.
Very well. Your wish?
Alright,
Very well.
to the inn. Let's go. Alright, let's... We need to find these scroll cases and stuff. So...
If you insist.
I don't want to go all the way... I know that there's one in High Hedge up here. That's a long way away. I'd rather not go to that. If there's one closer, maybe we do. Maybe we do just go there.
Yeah, business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Okay. Boots of the North, cold resistance. Okay, I mean... It actually just doesn't
The
interest me that
customer
much.
is always right.
You want to buy that? Yeah. There may come a time when cold resistance is useful, but... God, yes, these rings are only worth 2. And the necklaces are only worth 5. Kind of not worth having. That armor's worth a lot. We got one of them. I assume I can do some of these bandit scalps, but I don't actually know. Oh, we've got a magic longsword there as well. Identified. It's just longsword +1, so... Have it. This does 100% cold resistance. But this is actually kind of worth keeping around just in case. Just sell these. Need to find someone that I can sell, like, magical arrows and shit to. These just give armor class 12. Kind of useless, but will Malachi can use them if he's not already got braces. This is a flail +1. Again, that's kind of no use to me. Okay. Alright, that gives Malachi at least some AC. Two months of projects on board. Nice.
Hurry. Very well.
Is that a lot? Sounds like quite a lot. Alright, let's go get healed up at the temple.
All right, all right.
Helm watch over thee upon thy quest.
Okay, so... Good. Can you identify anything that perhaps the other guys couldn't? +2 arrows. Protection from fire. +2 fire arrows. Would you like to buy any of this garbage that I've got? The American health system's working in Baldur's Gate. Yes, it is. As long as you've got money.
What would you have me? Very well.
You got healing. And as long as you're accustomed to murdering people and stealing their possessions, then you've got money, you know? Okay, guys, we need to work out where to get at least one of these scroll cases, or... Oh, nice, you got the antidote. Or the jewel case, or whatever it is. Yeah, no more work,
I must
Kadaka.
rest my eyes a while.
Oh, yeah, we still need to rest.
Ready for that nap any time now.
Let's just review our spells. I like the Flame Blade just because it's cool, but it's actually somewhat useless. But you know, I think it's worth keeping a Dispel. Yeah, I think our spells there are good. Malachi. When we level up, Magic Missile will be even better. Not found much use for invisibility yet, but
Your wish? Very well.
Never
the moment
had
could come.
I am
No,
so
sorry.
very weary.
So, scroll cases from Firebeard's book quest, which
Me youngins await.
either we don't have or we haven't got it yet. Or we missed it. I really wanted to find this guy before going back to Baragost is the thing, so I guess
all right.
it's one more area. We can do one more area. It was this one, right? Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
What would very well?
This seems nice. Tasseloi, eh? Oh wow, nice shot. Maybe we come here too late? I've said that before though, and it's proved to be unwise. Enhanced edition, yeah.
How may you have but to ask?
It's just your run-of-the-mill wolves.
Your wish?
Yeah? Way ahead of you, boss.
What is it? Shall be as you wish.
Make it quick. Huh? Yes, no sooner said than done.
Yes.
Let me tell you how William feels.
What you got for me this time?
Doesn't fucking like it.
Yeah? What do you want?
Nice shot.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Hurry up! What? Of course.
Ready for that nap any time now.
We're just talking that.
What would you have me do?
What? How long did it take to travel here?
Huh?
I grow taller
all right.
and require slumber.
Okay, I see people talking about Jimmy. That sounds somewhat like you're trying to give me hints there. We'll look into it now. But I don't really want to be, like, told what I need to do. But it's a good point. Do we perhaps need some charm spells to bring this guy down? Hey, Claus. Yeah, a little bit early today. So we've got Dispel, you know, maybe Dispel Magic will cure him of whatever. No worries, it's okay. Yeah, I've not played it before, so I'm hoping to experience it all for the first time. Okay.
All right.
Oh, we got some charm person and stuff. Maybe Malachi can deal with him now. Oh, okay. Please, I beg you, go no further. Braj is there, strewn with the carnage he has wrought. I've tried to reason with him, but as if he is possessed by another soul. It was all I could do to flee the swing of his tremendous blade. Please, unless you wish to witness madness in once good man, leave him be and pray the spirit leaves him a good time. If Braj be possessed by some foul spirit, then I'm afraid we must kill the man to unman the beast. Let us pass pity for him. Who is Braj? Before this curse befell him, he was captain of the guard. I am his cousin. Okay. So he's cursed more than diseased.
Your wish?
Yeah, we could cast Hold Person on him. This can cure diseases, but not sure that's gonna work. Remove curse. That sounds like what we need. Okay.
Hurry! All right, all right.
All right, guys.
How may I be of assistance?
I don't think you're the answer to this, Malachi. So grab another sleep spell. Grab magic missiles. Let's see if we can rest again. Oh, we are allowed to do that.
What would you have me do? Very well.
Okay, Van Helsing.
You're very well.
Greetings, playthings. Thou hast found me when I alone could not.
I pray you left the trail of crumbs to lead us all back again. The others did not, so they have decided to stay. Shall we try to find the way home together? I posed to you a riddle, the answer to which I once knew but now cannot perceive. Remind me and we shall all return unto the day. Bail and stay with me in the dark, forgetting whence we came. It has neither mouth nor teeth, yet it eats food steadily. Okay, it sounds like a gelatinous cube. It has neither village nor home, neither hands nor feet, yet it wanders everywhere. It has neither country nor means nor office nor pen, yet it's ready to fight always. By day and by night, there is wailing about it. It has no breath, yet to all it appears. War? Wind? Is it wind? Does wind eat? It's definitely not an insect. Pretty sure it's not the circus. Not a bear. Wind erosion. Death? There's wailing about death. I mean, the wailing thing does sound like wind. Yeah, but there's wailing about when people die, right? But I wouldn't say that death fights. Well, I guess it does. I mean, sometimes people fight against death. Right. I feel like it's death. The end of night, where the last shine, so the light shines into mine eyes, and I can see clearly once again. What have I wrought? 'Tis horrible, horrible! I will welcome the block that must await me at Nashkel. How could I live with what I've done? Please, thou must guide me to the town that I might pay for my crimes. I fear I can keep my senses for only so long, and I must not be allowed to do this again. Too many good people have lost their lives to me, please. We'll see you back as safe as we can, though I don't see how killing you will help those that have died. We shall take you to the Temple of Helm in the hopes that you may be healed. Yeah. I fear I can do nothing for those I've wronged, whether I live or die, and I still know not what led me to this. It's like a foul presence in my mind. I can only imagine that I've finally succumbed to battle fatigue. Take my weapon, then I might harm another. Well, I think his weapon's cursed. Didn't we hear something about that? Use it if thou wish, though I'd rather it be destroyed. Innocent blood and everything. I'd only just acquired the sword. Such a waste this has been. Take me to Nashkel. I can bear this no longer.
Greetings, playthings. Thou hast found me
That was quick.
when I alone could not.
No, I cannot show my face here after what I've done. Just give me to the guard that I might take my punishment as I should. Do not disgrace me further in front of Helm. Calm yourself, Braj. Helm sees all that he wishes and knows much more of what you do not. It was your hands indeed that did many a foul deed, but it was not your will alone. Intent is vital, and yours was influenced without your knowledge. Justice will be done, but with that atonement, not punishment. But my crimes, my family, I can't go on. If you are returned to the garrison, yours will be the only willful killing that has occurred about this matter. It would be a waste of your life, which, fractured though it is, can still contribute much. Helm will see you through. As for our intrepid friends here, I shall exceed the reward offered by Ublik. After all, it was the same task of bringing Braj to justice. The temple is in your debt for the return of its lost son. Well,
What you got for me this time?
Jimmy, I guess you spoiled me for nothing because we didn't need the spells.
Yeah?
Hurry
What do you
up!
want?
Here. Wait, no.
All right.
Okay. So we've got his sword. Which we don't really want, but we'll have it
Watch
identified.
over thee upon thy quest.
Yeah, okay. Cursed Berserking Sword. Causes the wielder to go berserk, may only be removed with a remove curse spell. So how exactly do I have it? It's pretty cool, but, you know, we don't really need it.
If you insist.
Alright,
All right.
that quest is done. No one leveled up. Now we can go back to Beregost, I think. Hand in all these other quests. Yeah, it's a good sword, but we don't have any two-handed weapon users, so...
You have been waylaid by enemies and must
Your
defend
wish?
yourself.
Of course we have.
Yes?
Yes?
Yes.
Huh? Yeah. You got this coming!
How may I be of assistance?
Punch him, Malachi.
Top of my to-do list.
Eat that stupid dog to death. Fuck you, dog.
Yeah? Way ahead of you,
Fuck
boss.
you. How dare you. Everyone's
Hurry
just
up.
watching on. Like when Emmerich beat
Huh?
the dog,
Yeah,
kicked
I'll
the
get
dog.
right on that.
No sooner said than done.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
How dare you. Malachi, no.
All right.
Stop it.
Your
Come on,
wish
leave
well.
it. Leave it for William.
Yeah,
God damn
no
it, man, I
sooner
can't
said than
believe
done.
it. These fucking dogs. Okay.
Hurry up. Very well.
What is it this time?
What would you have? Very well.
Alright, we're back in Beregost after
If you insist.
a long time.
Oh, there, Wanderer.
Ooh, you smell.
Elfminster. Well now, our paths cross once more. I suppose proper introductions are in order, as we will no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster. I've heard nothing but tales of thy exploits in the time we've been apart. It would seem that thou art destined to have quite the impact on the Sword Coast. Quite the burden for one so young. Well, I guess he's talking to Malachi here. You know nothing of my burdens, old man. Perhaps, perhaps not, but I have seen much in my many years. I would agree, however, that I have not often seen the like of thee. Still, Gorion had faith in thee, and therefore I have no question as to thy competency. All that remains is to determine motive. You knew Gorian? So it was neither the place nor the time for such things. As painful as the circumstances may have been, it was time for thee to forge thine own path. One of the most valuable lessons that life has taught me is when not to go sticking my pipe in other people's affairs, such is the case now as well. But you could tell me so much about Gorian and myself alike. Please stay a while. I fear I cannot. Self-discovery is best left to thyself, and all thy questions will be answered in time. I offer a small tidbit of information, though thou hast likely heard the same from another source already. The bandits that you seek make a habit of travelling in the northeast. A search in that direction will no doubt yield future results. Okay. Malachi, someone in the Jovial Juggler just gave me gold piece to come and find you. Huh. How do you know my name, child? Where is the Jovial Juggler? To the southeast part of town. Just look for a sign out front with a jester on top. And who waits there for me? Her name's Officer Vi, and she's with the Flaming Fist. How did you know my name? You're the ones who saved Nash Gold Mines. Great.
Your wish?
Well, let's go there first then.
All right, all right.
Can I assist you?
Ah, Malachi, I thought it might be you. These southern parts are set quite afire with talk of your work in Nashkel. I am Officer Vi of the Flaming Fist, and to be honest, I could use your help. I am honoured to be found worthy of your notice, officer. How may I be of assistance? My contingent and I are cut off from Baldur's Gate. We haven't received new orders for close to a week, and to be honest, I don't like the feel of this at all. The bandit raids have been getting worse since you returned from Nashkel. I used to think they were just your usual brigands out to make a quick buck in troubled times, but not anymore. They're working for someone, one way or another. I've got to get my troops back to the gate. I'll pay 50 gold pieces for every bandit scalp you can bring me, and spread the news over this whole region cleared before winter comes. I have some bandit scalps.
All right.
My good buddy Grimes here.
Yeah? What do you want? Top of my to-do list.
Speak to the woman, Grimes. Marvelous.
Hurry if you insist.
Okay. So... we haven't done this yet. Shit. Girk's cloak. Crusty old dwarf in Berengast's had his supposedly famous cloak stolen. Wait, but have I sold that by now or something? Or is someone wearing it? I don't remember seeing it. Hey, Makinova. How old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real? Spoilers. I don't know. Like 28? No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd just be guessing, I don't know, 10 or something. I fear that we may have sold this guy's cloak. And what of the boots? Like, why are we keeping hold of someone's shitty boots? Ah, shit, we may have fucked up. Alright, let's go and talk to this guy.
If you insist.
You on him?
Yes?
Band them fortifying themselves in the mountains southwest of here.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Okay.
All right, all right.
Wow, we've just got one nice room up here. Fancy.
Very well. Very well. Yes?
Oogie Wisham. Okay. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cause offense. You fucking piece of shit.
Very well.
Let's leave.
Very well. Alright, alright!
This was the house with the spiders, right? What's his name then, Tom Monaville? That's it. Where I grew up, we used to call him Father Christmas. Like, I still knew that people called him Santa, but that's what people in the North of England called him, at least. Back in the day.
Very well.
Good old Saint Nick.
Alright, alright!
A locked door.
Top of my to-do
Grimes
list.
doesn't know the meaning of locked doors.
Top of my to-do list. Way ahead of you, boss.
Way ahead of you, boss. Let these poor people blind, and we'll be on our way.
Top of my to-do list.
Hurry if you insist.
Okay, Felder posts in. Only assume there is some people in here waiting to see me.
Here now, get out. I don't like your type in here.
Excuse me?
You tell him, Marl.
What the fuck are you guys?
If you
Are you
insist.
talking to me? Are you talking to me?
I go where I like, pal. I have a problem with morons arms to the teeth poking through ruins and staring at creatures better left alone. Jokers like you blow through town with monsters in tow and then out again, leaving those locals to clean up the mess. What would Van say here? Would he just try and de-escalate? I feel like Van might be quite angry about this. I've had about enough of your tone, mister. You're threatening me, practically where I live and you threaten me. Sure, you must think you're tough with a blade on your belt. Why don't you drop that armor you're carrying? And put your hide where your mouth is. Okay.
What you got for me? Yeah, I'll get right
a
on
waste
that.
of my talents. Make it
What
quick.
would you have me do?
Kick his fucking ass, man. Let's go.
Yeah? What are you top of my to-do list?
Oh, shit. It's him, Van. Come on. God, this is embarrassing. Oh. God damn, this guy's a beast. He's got a -2. How is he hitting?
I'm certain to die.
What the fuck?
Immediate aid.
Yes?
Am I allowed to heal myself?
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Hurry up!
Alright, wait a minute.
No sooner said than done.
Put the sword away, William. I'll take the helmet off too. Stop picking on my friend, you
Make
piece
it
of
quick.
shit.
What would you have me do? Alright, alright!
You have but to Top of my to-do list.
What? Now you're beating up, beating up the mage.
Yes, a waste of
Brilliant.
my
Kill this fool,
talents.
please.
Yeah? What do you want? Top of my to-do list.
14 damage. What the fuck? Alright, do you know what?
If you insist.
Fucking loser.
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
What? No sooner said than done. Make it no sooner said than done. Hurry up!
What is this guy made of? It's non-lethal damage, so he shouldn't die, right? Guy's got... Must be, this guy's about 7th level or something crazy.
Yeah, a waste of my talents. You insist.
The battle's over. This angry man. He's still hostile, but...
What? You're very well.
Hey, don't click me! I don't want any trouble!
Yeah, I'm not leaving, mate.
Do you mind? I'm off to go shopping.
When a lady offers me a drink, how can I refuse? You are the life of the party, you are. So it reminds me of the time Betsy and I were still... Oh, I'm so silly, I don't know Betsy, tee-hee. $99 tickets available, 99 tickets available. Sing a song, yeah. I'll do. Alright, listen, Mal.
Yes?
The bartender's just on the stairs.
Very well.
Guess we never went up here. Who are you? Oh, it's Transit.
Seems
This is
to
the
me
guy.
like these men want a little trouble. I'll give them trouble.
Wait, this is the fucking dude. Sorry to bother you. Ah, shit. Everyone else is... I'm not Mark. I am Van Helsing.
What you got for me this time?
Make it quick.
Ah, he's getting up the fucking stairs now.
Hurry up!
Van's about to get ganked. Alright. He's got to be a wizard, this motherfucker, so... We just cast silence and... We'll dispel on him.
Yes, a waste of my talents.
Yeah? What do you want?
How may I be? I shall attend to it in a trot.
Are you not silenced? Did he pass a save or something? Van's going to take acid damage and die from Narcissus arrow.
Transig's not afraid of trouble such as you.
I give up, please let me live, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Okay, I'll talk. I'm a messenger from a man named Tazok. I just ferry messages between him and a fat priest named Milhehi. I met with Tazok at either Pelthdale or Larswood, east of the friendly I'm in. Okay. Tazok pays me good to keep my... So I keep my yap shut. Can I go now? You can find him in the Wood of Sharp Teeth. He's the captain of 2 groups of bandits. Sounds like the next guy we're going after. Their camp's always moving, so I don't know how much luck you'll have finding him there. Can I get out of here now? Motherfucker, no you can't. Prepare to die.
What is it this time?
What happened to the silence button?
shall
Okay.
attend to it with
Yeah,
trucks.
I'll
Right,
get
let's
right
go
on
and
that.
get...
Yeah,
Can you
I'll
go
get
and
right
get,
on that.
do we all have... Oh, what the fuck?! God damn it, do I have to do everything?
It shall be as you wish.
You, my friend, are
What
in
is it
for
you have
a
but to
rude
ask?
awakening in about 30 seconds. Okay. You're fucking dead, mate. That's what you get. Absolute joker. And the guy finds himself knocked up, knocked out, but healed. And alive.
What a waste of my talent.
Okay, thanks, Tom Oliver. That's a good idea. I should have done that when we first got her. Right, where's the priest in this establishment? Smithy. Oh, there's Firebeard Elvenhair, right? What was that? The guy with the scroll case, it sounded like? The Burning Wizard, the... is there not a temple in town? There has to be a priest, right? Is he up here? Does anyone know where the priest is? Right. Carl and Jerry, this is
A waste of my... No sooner said than done.
Just Google it. Veragast Temple. Oh, it's in the next map, right? I remember that, yeah. So we've got to... I hope my shit doesn't respawn. Thanks, Bones B8722. It's a really great game, I'm loving it. Not seen you in the chat before, so welcome to the stream. I assume you're from Destiny or Neil's community, but if
Make
not,
it quick. A waste of my
you're just someone who
talent.
clicked on Baldur's Gate when you saw it being streamed, then, you know, welcome. There's a great love for 2nd edition D&D on this channel. I've not played it before, no.
Yes, of course.
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
What would you have? All right, all right. You insist.
Alright, back to Veragast.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I know, he leveled. Yeah, it is funny, but the story is good, and the side quests are mostly interesting. There's a lot of them. Does a lot right. It sort of suits the 2D style as well. The maps are all different. There's like Neverwinter Nights, which I played a lot more, because it's 3D and it's you know, it's more of a...
If you insist.
It's more of an engine almost than a game. So they don't think they spent too much time on the main quest. You know, it's the
all right.
the areas that you walk through and stuff, they all look the same.
Your wish?
But this is
Very
nice and
well.
varied. Yes, this is clearly Van's stuff, right? Was it really on 5 or 6 CDs? That's crazy. I played this adventure game back when I was a kid. I remember getting it for Christmas, and it was on floppy disk, and it was literally like, must have been like 25 is how I remember it. It was called Flight of the Amazon Queen. I remember there was a puzzle at the end that I only did once by random chance and could never understand it. This was a good one though, I enjoyed this. It was like, what was it? No, I'm not seeing it here. There was a puzzle where you... Oh, this was it. I had no clue what the fuck was going on with that. I'm sure I'd probably work it out in 5 minutes if I did it again today, but... the time. But this motherfucker was on like 30 floppy disks. It was nuts. Do objects placed in the quick items take up inventory space? Oh my god. They don't. That's genius. Patient of freedom. Be useful. Stone giant strength. Dr. William. So he's got his healing potions. Stone giant strength. Weird healing potion there. Cold resistance. Stone form. Magic blocking. That's pretty good for William too. Armor class 10 save Grimes? Yeah, maybe. Rush giant strength potion. Oh. The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage, so saith the wise Alundro. Okay. So saith the wise Alundro, I mean, I guess. I don't know who he is, but he sounds wise AF. Alright, a ring, a wand, a letter, glitter dust. No magic stuff, unfortunately. Tranzig, I am perplexed as to why Melania has not communicated with us in some while. Well, it's because he's dead. You are to go to the mines and find out the condition of his operation. You're also to collect any iron that may have been stolen by the kobolds. Our next raid will most likely take place at Pelvdale or Larswood, so visit either of those areas and track us back to camp. Good, okay. I guess these go to Malachi because he was probably a wizard. Go and get them identified shortly.
Hurry! All right.
We can leave. Alright, save. Oh, it's the champ from Candle Keep. Oh, nice. Wow, so you are a megaphone. Algernon. Good author.
What would if you
What you want?
insist?
Oh.
You're all right.
Well, hey, he had a writing desk. Maybe that is a reference.
If you insist.
Alright. Let's level William up.
What?
Three hit points. Oh, that's nasty. Damn. That sucks.
Hurry. If you insist.
So where else is it to go? Cocaine shop here? Town crier? Bounty placed upon the head of the mad cleric Basilisk for the crimes against nature that he has committed. Anyone bringing proof of his demise to the Song of the Morning Temple shall receive no less than 5,000 gold. Damn. We should do that. Can we go in the shop then? Yeah, I dealt with that guy.
Very well.
Oh, this is new. I don't think I've been in here.
What if you insist?
That looks well armored.
I am Kagan. What
Escort
can I
business.
do for you?
Yes. Okay, so he's one of his caravans that he's escorted has never showed up. I've been having a lot of problem with bandit activity, but they've always wanted the cargo and let the caravan go. Catching flack from the family of some of the passengers of this caravan. After all, it was the job of my mercenaries to make sure everyone got safely to Baldur's Gate. Normally I wouldn't give one damn about some stupid whiner, but one of the passengers was the son of Entar Silvershield, and in this part of the world, his word is law, so do you want the job or not? Yeah. 30 gold a head, plus a share of any booty. Too cheap. Okay, we changed our mind. I'll let you in a little clue.
Wish?
Wait, what?
I don't want to talk.
No, mate. You got any good shit here that you need to give up? Look, bud, I don't... Let's talk for a second
Go
here.
pester someone else.
I need you to... Well, I need you to fuck off, basically. So, see you later.
I need
Hurry up!
You're a fucking shopkeeper, mate.
If you insist.
I'll find you shitty caravan. But without your help,
all right.
thank you very much. There's so many companions in this game. It's mad. Let's go and talk to this firebeat guy.
So hard to find decent folk nowadays.
So hard to find decent folk nowadays. Something about the way that's said sounds so weird. Next time you pass through Candlekeep, you should read the History of the Bell in the Depths. It's an old favourite of mine. I'm sure you'd like it. Wow.
Very well.
So hard to find decent folk
So
nowadays.
helpful. Wait, didn't we have a quest for this geezer? Wait, didn't someone say this is the guy that has the scroll case? Need to talk to him with Malachi, okay.
Yes, I shall attend to
So
it in a
hard to
trice.
find decent folk
thank you.
nowadays.
Your old Gorian's ward, the lonely kid of Candlekeep. Of course, I've heard about the loss of Gorian, and I must give you my deepest condolences. I hope since you've left Candlekeep, you've kept up on your reading. Oh, the world of books. I've heard that a new copy of that wondrous tome, The History of the Faithful Coin, can be had for a pretty penny in the stores around here. If you'd be so kind as to buy it for an old man like myself, I'd gladly reimburse you. I'd even give you a little bonus to help you in your travels. Okay. So he wants me to buy The History of the Faithful Coin.
You have but to ask.
Or wherever from. Kagane's shop is a fucking... There's no shop there, is there? I'll try the Burning Wizard. Yeah, exactly. This guy's... The fuck's going on
It
with
shall
him?
be as you wish.
My dude, chill the fuck out.
Had my old tobacco pipe.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, I know he's a crook.
some whiskey?
Okay, no Rubus.
You have but to ask.
Where can a man buy a book in these parts? I want to know.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
What? I am a werewolf. Maybe... Wait a minute.
What would you have me? Your wish? If you insist. Very well.
See you in a minute, Claus.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
So hard to find. Decent
What you
folk
got for me this time?
nowadays.
Yeah? Way ahead of you, boss.
Yes? What would you have me do? All right, all right.
Wait, is this the wrong place?
Your wish. If you insist. If you insist.
Where's
How may
Malachi
I be
again?
of assistance?
Is this the red sheaf?
Huh?
Hurry up! Very well.
Yes, Tombs of Scoria is tonight, would you believe?
Very well.
Alright, where's that werewolf motherfucker gone?
What would you... All right, all right.
Van Helsing. Ah, you haven't got it learned. Yeah, that's a good idea, Bun Pie.
Corn.
So this guy's just talking shit. I just wasted a spell magic on you because you're incessant
Why, it's been
ramblings.
getting prickly on my arse.
Let's talk to Perdu here.
Queer things have been afoot lately.
You want some whiskey?
Your wish. If you insist.
Yeah. The Feld Post in, you say? Buy this book.
If you insist.
Bones, are you legit just here from randomly clicking on someone playing Baldur's Gate? All these characters are from D&D campaigns that I've played in.
Hurry. Very well.
That are all
What?
available to
No
watch on
sooner
Twitch.
said than done.
I mean, on YouTube.
What is it? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Somebody link the
What
Hardcore
would you
Heroes
have me
playlist.
do?
I'm not saying you need to check it out, but you know, if you
Your
want
wish? Hurry up. If you insist.
No mods, dude. No, I just wanted to play
What would you have me do? You're very
with the
well.
characters
Yes,
from
I
our
shall
D&D
attend to
games.
it in a trice.
Hurry. All right, all
How
right.
may I
These
shall
two are
be
my
as you wish.
my characters
What
from
would you have
this
your
time?
wish? Hurry
two
up.
different campaigns.
Make it
And-
quick.
Sorry, no.
What would... Yes, a
These
waste
two are
of
my
my
characters.
talents.
This guy
What
adventured
you
with
top
this
of
guy.
my to-do
Yes,
list?
This
it
guy
shall be as
adventured
you
with this
wish.
guy.
Wish? Hurry up. What would... All right, all right.
You're a dungeon master as well. Awesome. Did you play second edition?
Hey, don't click me. I don't want any trouble.
Nice. Gotta love second edition, man. It's the best.
I got some.
Bones is poaching players. History of the Fateful Coin. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Oh, do you want to buy all these garbage arrows that I've got? No. No. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Okay, let's go back to...
Alright, I'll hurry up. Very well.
Firebeat. Yeah.
If you insist.
If you like, if you do like 2E, you should definitely check out Koibu's YouTube channel. Since, I mean, as far as I'm aware, he's the only guy playing 2E in the stream campaign. And I am somewhat biased, but I believe the campaigns to be of a pretty high quality.
I shall attend to it in a
Is this the wrong house?
What is it this time?
Is it? Oh, this is the house, right?
It shall be as you wish.
What?
Oh, here it is. Wait, no, there's just women around here.
A waste of my talent.
Firebeat, you sly old dog.
If you insist.
This is the wrong place, but...
If you insist.
Not enough late game content. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's definitely a fair criticism. Next house up, yeah.
Yes, I shall attend to it in a trice.
If you insist.
But, you know, I don't know.
If you insist.
Part of the reasons why I was interested to play Baldur's Gate, because I know in Baldur's Gate 2 you get into higher levels. Do people just disappear at night in this game? Where?
Alright, alright!
Just gone out. Oh, here it is.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
How may I be of assistance?
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
History of the Dead 3 and a scroll case. Goddamn marvelous. Alright. Okay, I should probably read that, but you know.
Hurry up! What would... If you insist. Alright, alright!
All scrolls and notes and papers can be put in there. Okay, nice.
If you insist.
So, I think I want to go and get my gear identified. So let's go to the temple. I assume it's the best place to do that. And I need to check, is there more quests to hand in here? There might be. The nerd when it comes to 2E lore. Do you mean like the rule system or the like the Sword Coast Forgotten
Hurry up!
stuff?
Alright, alright!
Both. I'm not too up on Forgotten Realms or Sword Coast, but I definitely know my 2E rules. Alright.
Alright, alright!
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
Well, that's such a great thing for him to say. Okay, wand of magic missiles and a ring that's plus ring of protection. Great. It's like fucking Imric. Exactly what Imric's got. Ooh, damn, it's got 31 charges as well. It does. However, this one only does 1d4 plus 1. So it's kind of garbage, but you know. Oh, we need to give up a ring here for these, so can't give up that, that's nuts. Infravision, yep. That can go. Who else? Grimes, you want Infravision? Ravenloft, Birthright, and Planescape are the best settings.
What would you if you insist?
Planescape Torment does sound cool. Why is this guy hanging out with Syrians?
Alright,
cool,
alright!
Although, I guess, you know what? Van Helsing is a priest of Lavender. Or actually, he's a priest of Cheese, but Cheese is the goddess of beauty. And remember, we had that trouble in Hardcore Heroes with the Siren, and Van refusing to fight her. So I guess this is actually quite a good fit, this god for Van.
Hurry if you
Okay.
insist.
So, what quests do we have left open? Basilisk. I feel like this is going to be too easy now, but we might as well do it. Girk's Cloak. We still haven't been to the Cloakwood to do that either. And her husband. I feel like I've done this one. Let's find her. I remember getting a note
If you insist.
about a guy that was signed Roe.
Very well.
But it might be a struggle to find her. I don't know where she was. Marianne, her name is. But this is the Smith. We might be able to buy some cool shit here now that we're rich.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Ah. Okay.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
So does he have anything particularly interesting? I mean, we could get a sling +1 for Malachi. I mean, we literally might as well. We could just start buying +1 bolts for Grimes. If we buy like 20 of these, it costs like 2,000, but it gives him a +1 on all his shots, +1 damage as well. Ah, fuck it. Yeah. But we won't do that for Malachi though, it's a waste of money. Get medium shields +1. Or William and Van. Can we get 2 of these? Only got 1. Ooh. Ooh. A light crossbow of speed. Okay, we're gonna get that as well. Damn. That's expensive. Yeah, I'm glad that we found somewhere to sink our money. So we can sell the Cursed Berserking Sword. We're now poor again, but sell this armor. Oh, this guy will buy the Arrows of Fire as well. That's good. Alright, 5,000 gold left. It's a reasonable amount. We got some nice upgrades there, so Grimes now should be a lot better, actually. And we got just 1 shield for William. I think we give that to William, even though he's already got such great AC. He's just the tank, isn't he, so... Okay, we really need potion case.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more.
Yeah, way
than
ahead of you, boss.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Your wish?
Alright.
All right. Hurry up! If you insist.
So Grimes has now got
You insist.
double the attacks, as well as hitting at a +2 and damaging at a +2 as well, compared to before. So this really is a nice upgrade for him. We're looking for Marianne. Wherever she was. I think that was her name, right? Yeah, Marianne's husband.
What would you have me do?
We're going at the
You
potion
insist.
from the High Hedge Estate as well.
Very well.
Gerard Travenhurst. Let's just talk to this guy. In case.
Away with you, beggar!
You're very well.
Away with you, beggar!
If you insist.
I feel like I've been in this house before. There's usually a woman here. Okay. This house is not interesting.
Hurry up! All right. All right.
I'm trying to think, where have we not been? We've been in the Red Chief, we've been in the Burning Wizard, been in his shop, we've been to Felder Posts, been in his house, been to the Jovial Juggler, Landron's house is just empty, we've been in the smithy. Don't know where Marianne is. Oh, you can buy lots of stuff at the High Hedge Estate. Money sink from Malachite, okay. Oh, we just spent a lot of our money, so maybe come back, but we're gonna go get the potion case now. This tall house is interesting. There's just a boy in it.
What is it? I shall attend to it in... Yes?
Huh?
I
What
really
would you have?
intend to invade that house. Let's go.
If you insist.
Alright, to High Hedge. I guess we have been here. I don't recall coming here. Oh, this place, yeah.
Hurry up! All right.
And then we need to invite... Do I have to go back to the friendly arm to get the woman with the jewel box? Yeah, okay. Nearer.
What would you have me? All right.
Ooh, damn, this guy looks
Why
badass.
do I live in such a pissant town?
Rumors talk of a powerful mage that lives out here. Damn. Guy's got some fucking shit. Holy fuck. How did we not come across this before? Does this mean he's got 3 copies of it? It's not talking about the level of the spell. Mirror image. Strength. Ooh. Where's the potion case? Nice.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Do we have another mirror image? Come on, Malachi, you gotta do better than that. Thank you.
Your wish?
Okay.
All right, all right.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Okay. Alright, let's organize our potions then. Right.
Hurry up! All right, all right. Very well.
So we need to go back to the friendly arm. Let's go this way.
Make it no sooner said than done. What would... All right, all right.
What you got for me this time?
Yes?
William, don't just walk them. Slay them.
Yeah? What do you want?
What?
The man is a beast. Just slays dogs for a living. Oh, actually, I can't get that one. Ben Grimes got it. With his newfound crossbow speed. Skelly boys. We just leave?
Hurry up!
Yeah.
All right, what would... If you insist.
Alright, looking for Nira. Assume she's in the inn itself. Which, by the way, is a giant fucking castle. I'm now remembering.
I must rest my eyes a while.
Yes, well, we're at the inn, so you can't. We'll take a look at everyone's spell book before we do that. It's got a few
Ready for
spells.
that nap any time now.
So there's the giant half-orc dude. There's Nira.
All right, all right.
I grow torpid and require slumber.
Oh, so... Yes!
Yay, you're here, Nira. Now, let me just take that real quick. Alright, you fuck off. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Uh-huh.
Hurry. All right, all right.
Seriously? After all we've been through?
Yes, after all we've been
Obviously, I had the wrong idea about our friendship.
Really?
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Alright, I think we deserve a royal room for the night. We may not rest this time. Is there a reason?
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
Alright. Oh, we were meant to look at the... Shit. We were meant to look at the spell looks, fuck. We'll just have to rest again. We don't need... Happy with this and this, to be honest. And Malachi. Magic Missile will be good when we get level 5, so that's fine. Sleep is still useful. Although, Full Spray, they made it worse, didn't they? I think Mirror Image instead of Invis. Yeah.
You're very well.
It's fine though, we get that next time, we'll be alright. Traveling around here. Never played Temple of Elemental Evil, no. I've heard of it though. Is there something I needed to do in here? I don't think so. What was the last thing we got? Was that the jewel case? Yeah, great. So...
Hurry up!
Grimes will keep that. He is the designated jewel collector. Malachi's got to be pretty close to level 5 now. No. 4,000 XP. Grimes will get level 6 before.
What would you have me do? Alright, alright!
Yeah, minus 5 AC means 25 AC. I've not played many of the classic RPGs. Like, my first real RPG experience was Neverwinter Nights. And I played the campaign, and then I started playing on this server called Nordark for a year or two when I was about 15. And then after that, I started playing on this server run by the same guy, which was like a PvP level 40 server. And me and my good friend used to make level 40 builds in Neverwinter and completely own this server. Because nobody understood how the game worked properly. There's like because it was like level 40 and you could make your own magic items up to a certain value. You could get really high bonuses, and there was a bug in the game where in 3rd edition there's a cap on how much attack bonus you can get from magic, and it's 20. But in the game, if you got more than plus 20 from magic, it would still show in your character sheet as your attack bonus being higher, but when you actually attacked and rolled the dice, it would limit it to the plus 20. So there were like loads of builds of people who didn't understand how that worked. And it turned out that like clerics at level 40, well, they weren't level 40 clerics, but high level clerics, there was like 3 spells you can cast in 3rd edition, I think. Divine Favor, Divine Might, Divine Favor, I think are the 2. No, Divine Power and Divine Favor. And that alone got you to like plus 15 magic. And then you could just have like a plus 5 sword, and that would get you to the plus 20 cap, so you could like
what would you
buff
have
up
me
these
do?
clerics to be ready to start fighting and get maximum potential in like 2 rounds.
Alright, alright!
It's taken ages to buff up. They were good times. Right, so I assume we need to go there. Let's just take a look at our journal actually. So what are we doing next? I kind of want to find Bacillus. Where is he? Okay, let's go and talk to Keldath in Lathander, I suppose.
Alright, alright!
This is this guy, right?
Very well.
Go and talk to him about Bacillus. So that story there about 3rd edition is why I was so interested in maybe playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, since...
What would you have me do?
How may it shall be
that's
as you
essentially 3rd edition.
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
This guy's not giving me any
touch
clues,
me.
right?
I'm super important.
Can I donate like 300 gold? Don't know where Bacillus is. Don't tell me just yet though. I guess we could explore the rest of this area. We haven't really.
If you insist.
Hey.
Alright, alright!
These guys bore me. So I don't know where Bacillus is. There's some half ogres. It's in the mountains southwest of town.
If you insist.
Southwest, so like these mountains.
Very well.
These don't look like mountains. Maybe
hurry up!
It's further south.
Very well.
This would just be south of town. Gotta be like here, so maybe we go this way. Yeah, probably back home. Did we do this little cave here? I missed that. Looks like.
If you insist. Very well.
Yeah, William just got this ridiculous item that set his AC, his dex to 18. It's nuts. Hey, claws. So this is new, right? I mean, I would hardly call this south-southwest, but these are mountains, so there could be ogres here. And you know how we feel about ogres in these parts. Not very fondly, let me tell you.
I am so very weary.
Why are we always tired, Val? What does the tired stats effect do? It's a chicken. Are we saving this chicken from a wolf? Oh, is this a real person? Polymorphed or something? Thank you, you've saved me. Vesuth! Methinks you are no ordinary talking chicken. I certainly hope you are jesting with me. Indeed, I am no ordinary talking chicken, and I am in need of your help. My apologies, chicken. What has caused your recent accursed state? Thank the Cluck, mother of all magic, mayhaps I now might end this nightmare. I am Melicom of Berakost, a mage adept in the mystical arts. A misread incantation seems to be the source of my troubling form. It has been over a month since I uttered a polymorph spell, and I simply cannot return to my normal form. It's most likely godly retribution for some past offence. I'll not meddle in such affairs. Is there anyone that might be able to assist you? I have little in the way of magical power myself. Well, that's not true, but... Wait, that's annoying. There's a tower directly to the west of Beragost, where Thalantir is. Okay, so the High Hedge. I am his apprentice. Wait, is it just in my inventory now?
What would you have me do? All right,
Okay.
all right. Your wish, if you insist.
I mean, it's not gonna work, is it, but...
I must rest my eyes a while. Hurry up, if you insist.
Ready for that nap any time now.
What would... Very well.
I either had to say that I didn't want to help him,
I grow torpid and require slumber.
or that I couldn't cast magic myself. Where was the option for, yes, I'll help you, and then yes, I do cast magic? And we'll just keep hold of him for now. Alright, I'm going to take 5 to 10 minute break. I need to go and let Fran know what time I'm playing D&D tonight. Yeah, but Van was talking to him. So I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Thanks for watching though, everybody. Please stick around, but if you do need to go and do something else, then, you know, no worries. Thank you very much. I shall be back shortly. Yeah, William, it's in 3 hours. Alright, I'm still doing something, but I'm gonna put a video on for you guys. I wish it was easy for me to add text that says "be right back" so that I could show the video. This is pretty easy to do in... Is it? Is it though? Let's see. Okay, sources. Add source. One of these has got to be text, right? Text. Okay, add source. And it says, setting stream up. Be right back 2 minutes soon. Jesus. Okay, okay. But now I just need to right click it and go to properties and change it to say, be right back 5 minutes. Or watching video whilst be right back. That would be sweet. Pyro, hey, if anyone could do that. Somebody mentioned like a cool thing would be like Aldrich's Tower, but then like sort of pixel art, but like cut away so that you can see the various floors of like maybe experiments or whatever, and then on the top floor is Molokai studying spells at his desk. Here, watch this. I'll be right back.
But I was making a number of kind of crass generalisations about Americans that I don't really believe any of them. And I did it for comic effect. And I don't understand how anyone can have a kind of generalised view about another nation or race. I certainly don't. And I think it's because I'm different to a lot of you. I'm not necessarily better, but I'm different. And I'm better, let's face it. And I think it's because I feel a little bit kind of removed from your human society, because I'm adopted, I'm an adopted man, and so I'm suspicious of notions of identity or nationhood. For example, I grew up thinking that I was English, right? But about 2 years ago I found out, this is true, I found out that my real father is Scottish, right? Which of course means that I'm Scottish, because as you'll know, Scottishness is passed on through the male genes, like a disability. And it overwhelms all female chromosomes. And that's why there are no Scottish women. Oh, there's no Scottish women. None of it. There are men in kilts, but that's just nature trying to find its own level. And if a Scottish man wants to breed, of course, you have to travel south of the border. Normally, you get as far as a major English railway station, get off the train, lie down in a gutter drunk, and hope some pollen lands on you. And I can say that, remember, because technically I am Scotch. Yeah, Scotch, yeah. Genetically, if not culturally. But I think that, even though I grew up thinking I was English, I think I always knew that I was one of you, because I'd go into school Monday mornings and people would go, "Did you see the sport at the weekend, Stu? The brilliant sport that all men must like, with England winning in it. It was good, wasn't it?" And I go, "No, in fact, it filled me with feelings of revulsion and disgust." Then they go to me, "What about the rich tapestry, the tableau of English culture and history? Do you take no pleasure in that?" And I go, "No, in fact, the whole notion of English culture just makes me feel kind of mentally, physically and spiritually bereft." And they go, "What about the English language, the tongue of Shakespeare, Shelley, Blake, Churchill? Does that not stir some residual national pride in you?" And I go, "No, in fact, whenever I hear an English accent, I have to be physically sick." And I would hear my own voice answering their question, and I would start vomiting as I spoke. So as a child, I hated being English. And yet, conversely, I always harboured secret cravings for shortbread, offal and heroin. Simply like that. deep-fried heroin if I could get it. With sauce. Heroin supper, $2.95. But... So... I think I always knew, Glasgow, can hardly believe this is happening. I always knew that I was a Scotch man, and so I always knew. Scottish, thank you for correcting me, sorry. You know, it was an error I made on purpose for comic effect, and I'm glad that there's so little trust in me in the room that people are going, he's a fucking idiot, he doesn't know, he's insane, what's he talking about? He hasn't done the most basic research, but... No, even despite that, I always knew that I was Scottish in my heart, in my brave heart. I always knew that I was. OK, shout out if you've seen the film Braveheart. You've all seen it, shout out. OK, now you'll know more than any other audience I've played in the last 3 weeks that Braveheart is the shittest film ever made, right? It was directed by the reactionary Catholic bigot Mel Gibson, and it's full of basic fundamental historical errors which insult your race. And mine by association, right? Here's just 3 off the top of my head. Firstly, William Wallace, Braveheart, your national hero. He wasn't some, noble savage living in a mud hut. We all know that. He was a privileged, educated nobleman, right? Secondly, it's not mentioned by Mel Gibson in the film, but there's some evidence to suggest that he actually fought as a mercenary for the English as a teenager. That's conveniently missed out. Thirdly, you know that French princess? He's supposed to have sex with this French princess in the film, you remember? And the implication is that he gets her pregnant and she marries Edward II of England, so it's his kid. Now, she was a real historical figure, that French princess. But at the time of the death of William Wallace, Braveheart, your national hero, she was only 4 years old. Now, Glasgow, I'm not saying that William Wallace, Braveheart, your national hero, didn't have sex with her. You know, he probably did. If I look at my own personal background, there's a lot of sexual opportunism involved in it. But, not saying he didn't have sex, he probably did. But if he did, and he did, he definitely did, right? It would have been a far less romantic scene than the one enacted by Mel Gibson in the film Braveheart. It may have happened in a tent, but it would still have been not a romantic scene, because that would have made William Wallace, Braveheart, your national hero, a paedophile. A Scottish paedophile. The worst kind of paedophile that there is. Coming at you through a bothy, with shortbread on its face, muttering unintelligible sexual threats in a frankly incomprehensible dialect. But another weird thing about that film is, in it, fine, leave at this point. It gets worse. A man leaving there to go away and think about the idea of a paedophile Braveheart in the privacy of the toilet cubicle. But it's not the way. The other weird thing about that film is that in it, if you remember, Mel Gibson makes a big deal about the fact that Edward II, the English prince, was gay, right? As if not only did he oppress the Scots, but he did it in a kind of a gay way. Which makes it worse. But the irony is, again, it's not mentioned in the film, that William Wallace, Braveheart, your national hero himself, was actually gay. And no, he was, sir. And we know this from some information that's come to light in the last couple of years. Firstly, about 2 years ago, they found a cache of love letters hidden in a nook at Glamis Castle or somewhere. And the letters were exchanged between William Wallace and Robert the Bruce, and they were full of declarations. They were full of declarations of love and details of their sexual encounters, very vigorous sexual encounters that they had. But that's one thing. Then about a year ago, they found some graffiti on a wall, on an old Scottish wall, on the wall The wall on the wall of a broch, actually, which is the Broch of Gurness, which is a real place in the Orkneys. They found it there, and it said the graffiti, which is real, existed. It said, "I am a gay." Signed, William Wallace. Braveheart, and the Braveheart bit was in inverted commas, so they knew that meant it was real. It was like a fun nickname, you know, it's like real. So, William Wallace, Braveheart, our national hero, was gay. And you know, when I was talking about this in Edinburgh in the summer, people were going, well, why didn't we know about that? You know, why is... And the reason is, because the graffiti and the letters were written in Gaelic, so it wasn't translated. And people going, well, why wasn't it translated? That's just the ancient language of our nation, of the Scots. Why wasn't it translated?
All right, I'm back. Let's watch the end of this. I love it.
Was a very kind of highly evolved form of medieval Scottish homosexual patois. And the clues in the name, if you look at it, right? Gaelic, that means gay, homosexual gay, and then lich is language or tongue. So Gaelic is literally the language of gays. And, you know, I was booed off at the assembly rooms for saying this in Edinburgh, but it's true, and I don't think it's I think it's really great that our national hero,
Love this
William Wallace, was gay, because Scotland's always been a much more progressive, liberally minded, and kind of a nation that's not afraid to show its feminine side. And I think that compared to England, which is a very backward, kind of bigoted place, and I think that it's really good that as we enter the 21st century, one of your national folk heroes can embody a kind of progressive notion of sexual identity. I think that's a really brilliant thing, and I wish that some of the English folk heroes, like King Alfred or Robin Hood or King Arthur, had been gay, but they weren't. And it's only William Wallace, Braveheart, the Scottish one, that definitely was gay. And of course another... Sorry? Someone said Robin Hood was surely, and someone there saying Men in Tights, but of course the Men in Tights edition to the Robin Hood legend was made in the 1980s by Mel Brooks. The facility to make those kind of tights didn't exist in medieval England. If it had done, maybe they would have worn them. I'm sure that a thin Dernier tight is an ideal garment for medieval combat, offering as it does no protection whatsoever to the human leg. Of course, the other major inaccuracy about that film, of course, is in the Middle Ages there was no such country as Scotland. Scotland was actually invented, as you all know, in 1911 by the McGowan Sweet Company as a way of marketing Highland toffee. Because, of course, traditionally we think toffee's better if it's manufactured at a high altitude.
All right. It does make me laugh. Okay, let's delete the text. The webcam back on. All right. Carry on with Baldur's Gate. Hope you guys enjoyed Stuart Lee there. Being hilarious. Should we take this chicken back to High Hedge, or should we just keep hold of it for now?
If you
Let's just keep hold of it.
Honestly, from this campaign, I'm learning fuck all dwarves.
Hagazor,
I've been saying that
thank
since
you.
in the first episode.
For the sub. A new sub, in fact. Well, you don't see that every day. Oh shit.
Hurry up!
What is it shall be as
What would you have me do?
Make it quick, of course.
Yourself, get your shit together.
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yes?
We're all attacking targets. No idea. Attack William, please.
What you got for me this time?
What? Death to you all!
Yeah? What do you want?
Hurry! All right.
Okay.
What would you have me do?
Deal with final bit.
Hurry up! Very well.
You funny looking.
A child. Footish. I'm spying on Basilisk and his spooks. Snow Place. Well, I've never heard of a funny spook before. Why are they so funny? Basilisk keeps on telling these stories about how happy he was as a kid, but all the spooks just kind of moan and mumble and stuff. Like they're not really listening. That's why my brother Johnny used to do before he disappeared. Mumble like that when we weren't really listening. You stay here, I'm going to tell my friend Nettie about this place. She'll think it's really funny, what with her daddy gone and all. Okay, so he's got a bunch of undead with him. So I assume this is the guy up here.
What would you have me do? Make it no sooner said than done. Very well. Yes?
We do have a protection from undead scroll. Which, what's this do? Target's immune to attacks made by undead creatures. Do we really need that to kill a bunch of skeletons?
What? A waste of my talent. All right.
Oh, Brother Therm, why not grace our ears with a ripping tale of the old days? Always a delight.
Oh, don't hesitate on my account, some of the others may not have heard them. Hold your peace then, though I remember a time back at Zental Keep when you would sooner die than be quiet. You would sooner, I'll wait till you feel like telling them yourself. I don't remember the old days so well. You there! What is the meaning of this? Who dares interrupt while I speak with my family? I'll have your heads if you're here to harm thee. No, it can't be. Is that you, father? It cannot be otherwise. You haven't changed a bit in all these years. Okay, Van would just be open with him. No, time has made you forget just like the others, but I can remind you and we'll all be family again. Hold still. Okay.
What would you have me do?
So I'm gonna open this with a old person on Beregost.
Make it cool.
William up here and he starts attacking the undead. Holy shit, there's a lot of undead there. Okay, but they're not fighting me. I assume they'll become...
Alright.
No?
Huh? Top of my to-do list.
Hurry if you insist.
What you got for me this time?
Well, that was easy. Where are we chilling with these undead?
What would you have me do?
So Van can take his holy symbol. His warhammer and his gauntlets. We don't really need his shield. We'll take his amulet.
If you insist.
Are we just leaving these guys here?
Hurry up if you insist.
See you later. Run off into the wilds and assault somebody else.
What would you have me do? Alright.
Well, that's 5,000 gold in the bank. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there's some more here.
Yes, of course.
Oh. Nice rolls on these fucking things.
Yeah? What do you want?
Your life ends here.
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Hurry up! What? What would if you insist?
back down here. We might as well search the rest of this area before we leave. Surrender or die. Make the choice and make it quickly. Zargal has no patience to wait for slow-witted city folk. Time to die, knob goblins. Ha! Got him. What is it you want exactly? All of your money. Somehow, I knew it would come to this.
Make it quick.
How may I be of assistance?
Your wish?
Oh, come on! For fuck's sake.
Alright, alright!
They just... Oh, hey.
How may I? You have but to ask.
What?
Yeah? What do you want?
What would you have me do? Your wish? Alright, alright! Make it quick.
Grimes and William are just slaying these guys. While
Hurry,
Bam
you insist.
gets very confused.
What is you have but to ask?
Yes?
William, right for the points.
What top am I to do? Yeah? What? Way ahead of you, boss.
Yes, you have but to ask.
What would you...
Huh?
Alright, alright! Hurry! Very well.
How may I be of assistance?
What would you have me do? Alright, alright!
What you got for me this time?
What is? I shall attend to it in a trunk.
Your wish?
Oh, that barely ever procs.
Alright, alright!
Yeah? What do you want?
Yes?
Magic sword here.
Ready for that nap any time now.
Hurry! Alright, alright! I am so very weary.
Magic short sword. I'll line grease.
What would... if you insist.
I grow torpid and require slumber.
We should probably rest, but... Seems like a pretty easy area. I believe it was a 5,000 gold reward for killing that guy.
Death to you all!
It's like an awful lot. Oh, man.
Your wish?
How may I be of
Yes,
Hurry up!
there is D&D in just under 3 hours. Dragon.
Let's give them a right.
What you want here?
Watch it.
What would you have me do?
What? This guy's coming to try and talk to us. It's a shame my line of work doesn't allow for leisurely chats, but it's an important job. Must run the message though, through Rain of Shadow Jibbling, Anne grows weary of invasion accusations and is demanding restitution from the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. This will not sit well. Make way.
Your wish?
Hey, Defky. What do you mean by good Baldur's Gate?
What you got for me this time?
Is there? Oh, you mean instead of Baldur's Gate 3?
Insist.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm enjoying this a lot more. I also, do you know what else kind of annoys me about Baldur's Gate 3, which I'm not sure is a justified criticism, but like, I like the humble beginnings of a D&D campaign. The fact that Baldur's Gate 3 starts with you on a fucking spaceship being, like, captured by Ilthalids whilst being attacked by elves or Githyanki on Withens or whatever it is kind of like so high magic to the point of it should be like the level 20 quest at the end of the game. No, I didn't finish it. I gave up on it. I'm gonna just wait until it's more complete. A lot of the fun of D&D is the like early struggle when your characters are weak. And I know your character's still weak in Baldur's Gate 3 at the start, but it just doesn't have that same charm.
Make it quick. What would you have me do? If you insist.
Yeah? What do you want?
You know very well.
What is it this time?
Hurry well.
Making sure I'm not missing any caves. They're kind of hard to spot. How are we doing for XP?
Speak up!
Oh. 3,000 to go. Stay back, lest this madness be catching. Calm down, what is this madness of which you speak? I have been a rural merchant all my life, and I am thereby no stranger to poultry of any shade or colour. But there be a fiendish hen to the east that when I picked her up spoke to me in a voice most human. Either I am in the chill grips of the deepest fever, or that chicken be possessed by a spirit in the dairy depths of the ninth and final hell. Cool.
What would you have me do? Yes?
It's not quite right, but it's close enough.
Huh?
Be better, man.
What?
The whole party's attacking this one goal, and they can't do half the damage to the goal. It just comes to slice everything. Watch for wolves. It was nice of the ghouls to wait. Say what you want about ghouls, but at least they're polite. Black bears. They believe they're the weakest form of bear, so there's no need to fight them, but if we were to run afoul of them, as long as they don't get to attack our squishies, we should be alright. These voice clips and the voice clips from Brood War are ingrained into your memory. Well, that's pretty cool.
Death to you all!
Never played this or Brood War. Hey, Salamander. Welcome back. We're not hostile with them yet, so... much progress. Well, I got all of the potion case, the scroll case, and the gem box, or whatever it is. So that's progress. I found the guard that we were finally looking for, Braga, and managed to correctly answer his riddle and bring him back peacefully to the temple, which was nice. And then I've just gone and found Basilis, who was like the... Was he like the cleric of Baragost? And he's went missing, and turned out he was a necromancer now. Dealt with him. Got some better items, so got Grimes a crossbow of speed, which is +1, and also gets 2 attacks per round. Got some +1 bolts for Grimes. And that's about it. Alright, I think we're done with this area. Is there not a cave on the rocks directly east of the bears? The bears were like over here. Like here? Then I guess there might be in this area, is this what you mean? Let's just go and check it, yeah. Does look like there's an entrance here. The army scythe in Baragost is cool. Don't know what you mean. Oh yeah, we got a +1 sling from Malachi as well. The kind of gear that he could have only dreamed of. The real Malachi. But that might be the crossbow that I got, right? Is that... Yeah.
Hurry up!
It says it's a +1 though. There was no cave here. Directly east of the bears would have been... well, you know, we've checked it now. We should also go and check what's on this side of the map. Best upgrade is the sling? True. Oof, there's a split in the party. Grimes goes a separate way. Do we need to know what's south as well? Ah, the lighthouse. That's what somebody was talking about. Okay.
Very well.
Just go this way as well, just in case. Welcome back, reindeer. There's a +2 sling. In where? In the lighthouse, or? Are the other characters Faris and Yaramir? No, the other characters are Van Helsing and Grimes. Sorry, yes, it's William.
A waste of my talent.
What your top of my to-do
list. All right.
That's 2 from Frofro and 2 from Hardcore Heroes. Okay. So let's go back to High Hedge and deliver the chicken.
All right.
This is the dream team. It certainly is. It's awesome as well, because I'm pretty sure we can take these characters through Baldur's Gate 2, and also the new version of Game.Make that got pretty bad reviews, so I might not play that one. My dude,
Why do I live in
I have a chicken.
town?
It's rather amusing, actually. You see, I happened to rescue some talking chicken. Hey, Ricky. Chickens do not talk, so quite obviously it's a polymorphed being of some kind. Spells such as that wear off in time or can be dispelled. I tried to dispel it. 'Tis a simple matter and one not worth wasting my day. Keep moving. I'm quite aware of the status of the chickens, thank you much. Yes, this is a transformed man, but it's also a man who claims to be your apprentice. That's why I brought him here. Apprentice? I have had no apprentice. I teach no one about what? Wait. Melicamp? Is that you? Yes, Master Thalantir, it is I. I am no master and you are no apprentice. What gall you have to expect help from me? He is not a student, but you do know of him. A student wishes to learn, while this fool wishes only to have knowledge. I will tutor no one who does not understand the ramifications of what I have to teach. So this guy sounds like Aldrich. Not getting the quick gratification he wished, he instead chose to steal from me. You speak of so much, but so little. I only wish to learn a fraction of the power from you that you possess. It's taken me some 50 years of life to gain the power I wield, and I will not to use it. You are but a baby in comparison. Frankly, I'm surprised you changed to such an old chicken. How did you manage that, by the way? You were muddling the simplest cantrip when I last observed you. I have progressed much since then, and I have borrowed a few items to speed the progress. As I thought, well, it's obvious you can steal my tools without my understanding of them. Hold still while I dispel this foolish facade. I can't very well get my property back while it's polymorphed into... Wait a moment, I do not possess any items that allow the casting of that enchantment. Wait. Oh dear, Mellencamp, listen very carefully. What did you take? Nothing too valuable, I swear, just some components, a few scrolls, a beaten pair of braces, a blank spellbook, some parchment. A pair... Oh no, you fool, the braces in my locked and trapped safe? I certainly hope you can develop a taste for chicken feed because you're going to be stuck the way you are for a very long time. I know I stole from you, but you can't leave me like this. Maybe remove curse would work? If it's items, it should work, right? There's nothing that can be done. I'm willing to help her if I can. If you're willing, then I will do what must be done. We will need a component that I do not have on hand, and it will be your job to bring it. I will require the head of an undead creature, and a simple skeleton skull will do. Bring it back here, and I will try to bend a few magical rules to reincarnate this foolish boy. Oh no. There must be a dead element yet, that's what the skull is for. I can't fully explain what time to try, but it's something of a reversal on the reincarnation scheme. The age of the enchantment that changed you may allow for a loophole in the laws of magic. Of course, it may just kill us both in the casting, such is life. Off you go to some dungeon or another, return with the skull.
Hurry up! What would you have me do? Very well.
I just killed a bunch of undead. Can I not remove curse on the chicken?
Yeah?
Yes,
What do you want?
Wish?
Will our boy let us rest here, do you think?
Hurry up! All right, all right.
He is a nice old man. Wow. Scoob out here trying to get himself banned. It would be the dream team if not for William. Didn't William only survive because of Grimes?
I shall attend to it.
What, mate?
No sooner
All of us
said than
only
done.
survive because of each other. That is a ridiculous statement. Alright.
What would you have me? All right, all right.
Let's see if we can remove curse on this chicken. To say that William only survived because of Grimes is technically true, but in terms of who contributed more to the defeat, the winning of the campaign.
Huh? Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
You're on shaky ground there, my friend.
All right, all right.
Shaky ground indeed. Alright, Van Helsing's about to remove this chicken's curse. Let's go.
Madness, temptance, horror.
Bullshit, that's your words.
Hurry up! All right, if you insist.
Maybe. You need to cast on the braces themselves, but because he's polymorphed, you can't do that. Okay, good. Thank you for taking it back, Scoop. It's good that we can all recognise our mistakes.
What would you have me do? If you insist.
Yaramir was Pro MVP. Might have agreed with you until it wasn't true anymore. Where did we just get Basilius' stuff from? This one. Okay.
If you insist.
There's definitely some dead skeletons down here. We might need to kill a new one in order to get the skull, I suppose. Depending on how the game works. He shot Grimes?
What you got for me this
Reward?
time?
A horn coral gem.
If you insist.
Well played. These are the hobgoblins, right? Yeah. Something I enjoyed about Furfur, there was clear periods where different characters were MVP. That's true. Can we get a skull here? No. Okay, so we're gonna kill some of these Skelly boys. No skull. These guys not gonna count?
Hurry up! What would you have me do?
Yeah? What do you want?
I did it in the break brigade.
All right.
So you missed it, I'm afraid. These guys just knock out as skeletons.
Death to you all!
Point of gaining skulls. These guys are friendly still. Anything down here? Another way out though.
If you insist.
What does the journal say? Yeah, okay, good point. Melicamp the chicken. I've met an unfortunate wizard in the shape of a chicken. Yeah. I must bring a skull back to Thalantir so he can try to restore Melicamp to human form. I mean, the wizard told me to go to a dungeon and find a skeleton to kill. But I guess these guys, it has to be like a natural spawning skeleton. And these guys look naturally spawning. I don't know why they wouldn't be dropping it.
Huh?
This guy's watching in shock. How could you do this to my people?
Hurry up!
Weird.
What would... All right.
I don't know then. Guess we'll just come back to him one day when we find him. Wait, we got some items to... to identify, right? Just these two. Gauntlets of Fumbling. Ellender's Gloves of Misplacement. Minus 10 Thaco, minus 2 Dex. Wow. Why would I want them? Would be a great item in like an actual D&D. A Warhammer plus 2. Plus 1 electrical damage on top. That's nice, but I don't think Van is proficient with Warhammers, is he? Where do I, proficiencies? Mason Club. Oh.
If you insist.
Might keep hold of that, because maybe we can get him Warhammer proficiency. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Talon Ball. Correct. Although the question is, where are we going next? Because we do have to turn in this quest in Baragost, right? And then... Oh, we was also looking for half ogres. Yeah, that's what we were actually looking for.
If you insist.
There's no half ogres here, so... Would they be here? South-southwest? This could be south-southwest, right? This has got to be it. Alright.
All right.
We're looking for half ogres. Let's go. We can stay out traveling a lot more now that we've got these bags. Yeah, Tombs of Scoria is in 2.5 hours, Scoob. You should check it out, Bones. You might like it. Have you ever watched like Critical Role or anything like that before? Ooh, God, man, Ricky. You just spent like $1,500 on graphics cards. That's fucking mad. Oh, it's Ryan. You there, I need some money and some healing. If you know what's good for you, you'll give it to me. Why should we help you? I'm a member of the Chill, the mercenary band. Yeah, this is 2 ego. If you want all of my friends breathing down your neck, then just keep pissing me off. You're threatening us. I think you got things mixed up, you degenerate, foul-smelling beast. Before we end your miserable life, you should do some begging and maybe throw in some information about these chills. Oof, God. I kind of want to help him, and at the same time, like, fuck him, you know? Okay, tell me about the Chill. A group of mercenaries, the part of a group has been raiding the merchant caravans. I just got lost in a raid a couple of days back. Some of the Flaming Fist have been dogging my steps, so that I've told you what you wanted to hear. Okay. And now, we kill you. Now, I think we let him go. That's what Van would do. Stop where you are. If you throw down your weapons and cooperate, then no one will be hurt. If you don't, then you'll all die. What is it you want us? What is it you want with us? My name is Taingan. This is my girl Jembi. The ugly one is Zakar. What we want is your money. Hand over all your cash and you'll be unharmed. Before you do anything rash, think it's over well. I'm sure your life is worth more than the little gold you possess. Greedy bandits, you infest our roads with your stink. Draw steel. Ah, that's such a badass thing to say. Good job, Van. He fucking told them.
Yes?
How about you guys have a little nap? How do you feel about
what
that?
You got for me this time?
Alright, shoot the wizard.
What would you have me do?
Fine, go and tank the hobgoblin.
Yes?
William, kill the wizard. Oh my god, she just got fucking ganked. Good job, Grimes. Nice.
Yeah? What do you want?
Robes there, don't mind if I do. You leave Van Helsing alone.
Hurry! You insist.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
Even though it makes sense for them to run, it's kind of annoying because they eventually just die anyway.
How may I be of assistance?
Okay,
you have but to
go
ask.
loot the wizard. So we've got her robes, resist fear, minor drain, chromatic orb. Some gold, a scalp. Okay.
What you got for me this time?
You wish? Very well.
Shield, bandit scalp.
What is you have but to ask?
Malachi's inventory is full, but
Hurry up! Make it quick.
Yes.
What would... Very well.
Like the old Chris Perkins. Yeah, well, So the guy that runs the game that we're talking about, his name's Koibu, or Neil. He runs some 5e campaigns, but it's mostly just 2e. And what's really cool about it is it's all set in the same world. So that link to the Wikipedia you got is one thing, but like there's like a whole world map with history like on the whole, all of the areas, like all of the cities, the different kingdoms, and all of the campaigns over the course of like 4 years that took place in this map, and some of the campaigns like crossover and stuff like that. It's very cool. It's not Forgotten Realms, it's completely its own world. Like a low magic kind of setting.
Yes? Hurry up, you insist.
What?
And we kill doctors.
Yeah? What do you want?
What would you if you insist? Alright, hurry up!
Plenty of people who have no experience with D&D, with 2nd edition or D&D in general, have fallen in love with this world and these campaigns. So if you're already invested in 2e and love D&D stories, then, I mean, I feel like you'd like it. There's no accounting for taste, but... Ah, we found we found a half of this, so...
How may I be of assistance?
Looks promising.
What would you have me do?
It shall be as you wish.
Your wish?
Yes? How may I shall attend to your trouble?
Can't say I've ever played Middle-earth.
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
What would you have me do? Death to you all!
Yeah, Frozen Frontier and Hardcore Heroes are probably the community's 2 favourite campaigns. And this is, we are playing with, so Malachi
shall be as you wish.
and Van Helsing here are from Hardcore Heroes.
Make it quick. A waste of my
Oh, it's not. Are from Frozen Frontier.
Yeah, I shall attend to
no sooner said than done.
Does this guy have a
How may I
skull?
be of assistance?
Oh, there's an identify scroll. That's useful. No skull though. Let's use this scroll. Nah. Robes of fire resistance. Who cares?
What would you have me do?
I don't understand why I'm not able to loot the skulls off these guys.
Yeah? What do you want?
Yeah, so we've got a campaign going in a few hours, but we're about 70 hours in, more maybe.
Make it quick.
And the whole basis of the campaign is kind of building off the 4 years worth of stories. But you can watch this campaign from the start, but you could definitely just check it out for Ignite and see how it takes you. Well, I think that's very nice of you to say, Morikel. I don't feel the same way. Not yet. About Steven's hit die roll. I've not heard anyone mention it. I saw the comments on it though, so I think you are right. It should be corrected. There's always the odd chance that Neil makes him reroll his whole HP as T6s, but I doubt that would happen. Yeah, that's probably true, Neko. But I think that if it's pointed out, Neil will correct it, I guess. What did he actually roll? He might also just say that, you know, it's within the within the realms of it, so it's fine, which he's been known to do.
You need something, stranger.
Roll the 1. One's a 1 no matter you roll it on a d6 or a d8, you know? Please keep your voice down, will you? It's hard enough getting the hang of this fish wrangling business without you scaring them all away. Fish wrangling. That's such a great name for it. I take you've never done this before. Nay, I have not. Used to be a miner, I did. I've sunk to this to feed my family. Not that it's a bad way to making a living, mind you. I just prefer having a good solid pick in my hands. Sweating while I work. There's too much standing about waiting for the fish to bite. Ah well, we do what we must. They're not. Give this guy some gold. I guess not. House looks abandoned. Yeah, I know you've got a higher chance to roll a 1 on a d6, obviously, but I just, you know... Tell me there's not an argument that you could imagine Neil making, is what I'm saying. Plus d3 minus 1. That sounds pretty base, Morricle. Ogre Berserker. Okay, maybe we'll find in the Ogre's now. Killed a few of these guys before, they're not to be too worried about unless it... Jesus, gangs crimes.
Way ahead of you.
Why did they take attacks of opportunity out on this? Is it purely base rolls? I suppose the dying at 0 implies that it is. But then we've got maximum cells per level, which is an optional rule, so... I don't know.
What? Very well.
Still, at least remind them of it. Okay, I'll remember. I can remind them. Oh, Knolls. Wait, who are they fighting? Drizzt! I've heard of this guy. He's a Dark Elf, right? Or a... What do they call him? Drow. That's it.
Yes?
I'm not sure sleep web spells really gonna help here.
Your wish?
Will you help a stranger in need? I am beset by gnolls. Fear not.
What?
Yeah? What do you want?
How may I be of assistance?
That is a few gnolls. Multiple points of gnolls. I assume this guy's a bit of a beast, because otherwise he's dead for sure.
What you got? Way ahead of you, boss.
Make it quick.
Will you kill him all?
Let's give them a right smack. Wait.
Glad you're enjoying it, Sans the Skeleton. I too have enjoyed it.
How may I be of... It shall be as you wish.
It's different. It took a while for me to get used to it, because it's just a different kind of game to the ones I've played in before. But...
You're all right. Hurry. Very well.
Kill him and take his gear.
All this chatter is fine, but I've places I'd rather be.
It's all about Thaco, yeah. This guy's got some of the best weapons in the game. Well met, stranger. I'm Drizzt Doad, and I appreciate your assistance. It's a long enough trip to the Icewind Dale, even without these constant interruptions. I do not recall banditry being of such epidemic proportions in this area. How long has this been so? You're with it, but okay, maybe we'll do it. He is a drow, you know? Aren't they illegal? I think he's a drow, right? It was not always thus, and I strive to return peace to those lands. Noble goals indeed, and ones I would hold dear myself. The struggle will be difficult for the... I don't know if I can justify killing this guy. You would do well to insinuate yourself into their ranks and determine their true masters. Difficult but not impossible, and potentially the most fruitful course. This is sage advice which I will heed. Yeah, he's a superstar. He seems like a good guy though, I'm not sure I can justify killing him. Yeah. This is sage advice, which I will heed. See you later, mate. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't betray the character.
Your wit? Very well.
Shut up, it was a +5 sword. Was it? The fuck are these? Flints.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
All right.
They look like giant holes.
What would you have me do?
What is it this time?
Huh?
Your wish?
Oh, well.
Make it quick.
I just like normal ones.
Hurry up!
No need to panic, lads.
What would you have me do? All right.
Do you have any plans for Heatstroke? Georg's items are really good. Well, yeah, Georg's items are really good. I think the only plan we have relied on Anton being invited to the quest spell, so that we would know when it was going on, so we could like sneak into Heatstroke whilst demons were
You have but to ask.
But he didn't seem to get the invite for reasons unknown.
What would you have me do? Yes?
We may have to find out it's happening.
Yeah? What do you want?
All right.
As soon as Scoria took off when they had to find Baroness Daughter's tomb, that was the oh shit, Neil can throw obstacles at the party that are designed to be insurmountable and they just work it out. Yes, I too like that. That's Neil's whole ethos though, he doesn't ever have a solution in mind. Well, maybe he does sometimes, but a lot of the time. Would that involve unpetrifying Georg? Yes, but I have a scroll of just check. I'm pretty sure that I've got a scroll of stone to flesh. Yeah. Oh no, it's flesh to stone. Shit. We could probably find a scroll though, I reckon. We probably need it because I don't think we'll be able to carry the corpse, but the statue back.
What?
Yeah. Well, him dying to a system shock wouldn't be that big. We don't really.
What would you have?
The group doesn't really care about Georg, right? They more
What
care
you got
about
for me this
items.
time?
Your wish? Very well.
Is there going to be like a cave with more of these ogres? Teleport his statue back? I don't know if that would work. I still can't believe how they survived Hobo when Neil wasn't planning the fights. Yes, that was something else. I don't know how we survived. It was such an epic end, yeah. Imagine dying to the same breath weapon again. That would blow. So much sucked about that. Have we killed? Have we killed the ogres? We killed a group of half ogres, right? Where were they? Were they up there? What? What is going on? I feel like I've killed the group of half ogres, but yeah, the sky opened up and Dan just said, you take a lightning bolt. I think stone to flesh, you need to be level 12 to cast. I think it's a level 6 spell.
Hello, pal.
A hearty welcome to you. Come to test your mettle against the denizens of the waters, have you? A fine profession it is, and I've not enjoyed myself in ages. Simply ages. You stay by the water in case the villagers come at you with torches, don't you? I failed to catch your meaning, eh? Catch? Yes. Quite the stoic bunch of prudes, aren't you? No matter. I shall put the brightest shine on the day that I can, regardless of how unappreciative the audience. Torlo appreciates my good humour, don't you, Torlo? I said, don't you, Torlo? Bit moody, that fella. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Seems there's no other way to interact with him. Bones, what's the deal with this half ogre quest? Have I not done it? Are these not the very half ogres that I've just killed?
What if you insist?
Yeah, it must be because of the weather, it's gotta be. Hey, look for more. I've looked in the whole map. So maybe it's further south? I think the wizard in the capital's too low level for it. But somebody would have it. There's a certain map that you have to reach. It has a band of half ogres. Yeah, I've killed a band of half ogres, and I am. Is it like further south? And Beregost is up here, and I'm down here.
Yeah, top of my to-dos.
The volume's actually quite low.
Hey,
flee!
What is it this time?
Yes? A waste of my talents.
Yes, you have but to ask.
What?
How may I be of assistance?
Hurry up! I'm certain to die.
Helsing, don't die!
Make it quick.
Huh?
Yeah, the guy in the
What would you have? Yes?
Okay, if I've already killed them, then maybe. I just would have expected the general to update
Yeah,
me.
plenty time now.
Oh, we've killed the Arthurs, now we can return to that geezer.
What is it this time?
Hurry. Very well.
Why is everyone tired, but not Malachi? Alright, William, see you later.
All right, all right.
I grow torpid and require slumber.
Yes, Minor Gateway is nuts. Sounds the Skeletal. I didn't want to point it out because I didn't want Neil to realise, but the spell itself is busted. You're right. At level 5, on like 5 to 8, it's like a smaller version of Fireball, but with 8d6 damage. And it's got other options as well.
What? Hurry!
All right,
all right.
What scroll was it?
Yes, you have but to ask. How may you have but to ask?
Is there a plan if someone dies?
Very well.
Of course not. There is absolutely.
If you insist.
I don't know what will happen, but. Yeah, I'll try it. No worries if that's not right, guys. We'll get
Hurry
it
up!
eventually.
Make it quick.
What is it this time?
Yes? A waste of my talents.
What you got for me this time?
Yes?
What?
Now, top of my game. Way ahead of you, boss.
What would you have me do?
What? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
If you insist.
I think reviving a dead member is the most probable use of the wish scroll. Good point. Yeah, probably.
If you insist.
Yeah, you get to choose. Neil said I choose when I learn the spell.
Very well.
It's not as good as it would be if you could just
How may I be of assistance?
choose it when you cast. That would be the best.
Yes?
Ah, good. Ooh, a special shield. Nice. Sweet.
What? Very well. All right, all right.
Alright, we can also go and turn in this quest to the town crier, who I think is like here. Oh, I'm having such fun playing this game. It's both cozy and at times it's challenging, but it's also like nostalgic as well. It's very good. I don't think actively wishing against Scoria with the scroll is the best way of doing it. Where's the inn? Because I'm pretty sure that she'll get a save versus spell against any direct effect on her with the scroll. Which is why I was trying to think of ways to use it to help in the battle that don't involve actively imposing on her.
You want some whiskey? I got some cheap beer for you.
Thanks, Mecha Lurkin. I haven't seen anyone agree with me yet, but I genuinely think that it's probably the best thing we can do with it. Hopefully we won't need to rely on nullifying the fire gland, because I'd rather be immune to fire damage and have it not know that, and try and use its breath weapon and waste around, than us sabotage it in some way.
Very well.
Yeah, I don't know, Meadent. It could work in any way. That's the risk of doing it. Yeah, it's not a sexy idea, but I think it's good. Using it to create a legendary item? Yeah.
All right, all right.
I mean, you could almost, you could jazz it up. Like, maybe instead of immunity to dispel, it's like immunity to dragon magic or something like that. And anyone carrying it in an AoE is immune to the magical effects of dragons or something. Maybe that would be more, sexy. Where's the town crier? Fire immunity would be good. A hero Malachi did the deed. Van's like, what the fuck, am I invisible? He's the one talking to him. Alright, where's my 5,000 gold, you motherfucker? Am I fucking nuts? Didn't you offer me 5,000 gold for that? You son of a bitch. Immune to dragon magic. Specifically. Yeah. This is the point. Because, yeah, fire immunity plus stone skin means we're pretty much invincible. And if we're immune to the spell, we can just cast those spells on us.
Honestly, from this campaign, I'm learning fuck all the words.
That's the sub base where I'm robbed.
Look in the first episode. Fuck dwarves.
Guessing the rewards given by the authorities. So okay. 2. Who is the authority?
Yeah, top of my to-do list.
You insist.
And Van and William would be such good friends in real life.
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
What is it this time?
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Good, he's giving me the 5,000 gold.
Top of my to-do list.
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
Okay, we need to identify that shield. +2 shield, great. So we can give a +1 to Van. Might as well identify this protection scroll. Doesn't have a sword as well, yeah. A whistling sword, +2. Hold resistance. Oh, you can cast cold resistance on someone. Wait, what? Is that the... That's the shield that can do that. No, this is a scroll, sorry. Stupid. Short sword +2, okay.
Hurry up! All right. If you insist.
I think stone skin provides you from fall damage, yeah. I don't think Grimes can wield it. I don't think he's got short sword. Oh wait, yeah. He's got a short sword +1 here, so yeah, he can. Do you know what? The fact that it it shows the number 17 here because I've got a +1 and also my THACO is 18, so technically it's a +3 and like a reasonable-minded person it's a +3. But when it shows the dice rolls, it doesn't include that +2. It just knows that you're targeting an 18 rather than a 20. So it's very confusing that it says 17 here. And that has me thinking, okay, I've got a +3, but then when you look at the rolls, you're only seeing a +1. Find that O in the shield as well. Wait. Wrong one. Wait, they're both medium shields +1. My mistake. Well, at least Van's got one now. Do you think you'll fight Count Vicious at some point? Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, in theory, why not? He's gonna have good shit, right? There's some more stuff to the east here. Maybe we should travel to the east of this map. Count Vicious might be harder than Scoria? Nah. Tell you what about Count Vicious. I know an item that Count Vicious has that no one knows, right? Because I don't know what happened, but one day Neil's you can go on like Neil's Google Docs and see info on like public info on the cities and stuff like that. But the page for Count Vicious was unlocked. And I was researching it for my own campaign I was running. I clicked on it and I read about his magic items and my guys, he's got some crazy shit. He's got some crazy shit. I don't know if that's still legit because it was a while ago, but what are we doing next then? not gonna leak it. So it sounds like we're meant to be going for the... Wait, what is this? The vial of mysterious liquid. I should return to Thunderham Smithy. Oh yeah, let's do that.
Hurry up! If you insist. All right, all right! If you insist.
Is the Crown of Domination still out there? The crown should still be. I imagine Vicious has taken
more than me competition.
The stone out by now. Ah, Malachi, there you are. We found a way to counteract the contaminant. But I've tested it out on my stock. Once we are certain it works, I'll send out results down to Nashville. But in the meantime, go ahead and take a look at what I've got. I think you'll find it's a bit better than it was before. Ah, he's got even better gear now. Got full plate. Shadow armor +3. +3 studded leather. +15% hide shadows. That would be pretty good. Dagger of Venom. Poison damage. Just got these quality swords now. Yeah, he is like level 17. Which is a joke, really. Okay, journal updated. Terrorist found a way to reverse the effects of the kobold's poison. He's now selling weapons that won't break, which should help the sword case return to normal.
What would you have me? Very well.
Oh.
Very well.
Mission complete. We've got these two quests, but they're from so long ago that, I mean, at this point it's kind of pointless doing them. So, the open quest that I have now. Bandits. I should travel to Larswood or Pelvdale. Now, where's Larswood or Pelvdale? That is where we should be going next. Yeah, so it was like up here, right? Northeast? You don't know he's a vampire, Ricky? No, he is a fucking vampire, dude. Definitely. Yeah, I agree. I fucking William would wreck him in 1v1 combat if he was on his own. No doubt. No doubt. Maybe we go to... go east of the temple and then go north, or... go up here and go east? Bandit camp is up there, okay. Should we try and fight our way through the wilderness like this way, or maybe go up to there from a friendly arm and then go east? Tempted to head east out of the temple. Let's see what we find.
If you insist. If you insist.
I can smell food from downstairs, so I may have to go to eat soon. I don't know. William's right. No doubt. Yeah, with flash scroll, it's time to flash news on what it's like.
Make it quick.
Yeah, you have but to ask.
Hurry up! You insist.
How are we doing on XP, Malachi? Are you almost there? 900 to go.
Alright.
It's almost fireball time, lads. Almost. A changeling race. Maybe not playable, but there are changelings, right? There's like doppelgangers and those hyena werewolves.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
How may I be of... I shall attend to it in
What you got for me this time? Yeah, I'll get right on that, yeah? What do you want?
Ends here.
What is... I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yes?
Yeah, it shall be as you wish.
Huh?
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
What you got? Way ahead of you, boss.
What a waste of my death to you!
What is it this time?
Your wish? Very well.
Jackal. That's the badger. Oh, hey, this is a lot of.
No fight. You fight, you die.
Give all the gold and iron or you die. It's as simple choices. What I say or die, 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 die. Right, let's heed the words of Drizzt and try and join them.
Forward march.
Yeah, it's not played out as I expected. Sleepy time.
Make it quick.
Problems.
Hurry up!
Yeah,
Yeah?
ready to be
What do you
wrapped.
want?
How may I be of assistance?
Oh, Grimes. Those
Yeah,
are
I'll get
those.
right on that.
What is it this time?
What you got for me this time? Top of my to-do list.
Yes?
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yeah, way ahead of you, boss.
What? Make it quick.
My God.
Of course.
Slay them all, William. Kill them. I like the commitment to giving everyone realistic loot. Every single one of these guys has a fucking
Yeah,
helmet,
I'll get right on that.
sword, and leather armor. So many games just don't do that nowadays. I don't really know why. And what's the harm in it?
How may I be of assistance? It shall
Shit,
be
it's
as you
not like
wish.
I got bullets. Ah, bollocks.
Hurry up!
What is it this time? You have but to ask.
What would you have me?
We really should go back. Oh, it's a dreadwood.
Your wish?
We really should go back and get some
All right, all
bullets.
right.
Who do you think, if anyone's going to die, in terms of scoring, who do you think it'll be?
Very well.
You actually think it's going to be Imric? Almonaval?
Very well.
Never. Material. Anton? Interesting.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Is this guy out of bolts +1? Did we get them all? I guess we did. Normal bolts to this one.
Hurry up, if you insist.
My character's not leveling as fast.
All right, all right.
Hardly. It's hard to choose. I've got 3 good options. Nice. Anton or Imric? Seems like there's no consensus there on this. If I ever get to level 7,
what would you have?
I'll have stones here every day, so at that point. So I tell you what I could ask you guys to think of is there's got to be some good spells I can cast to enhance my, like I'm a fighter wizard, which is not typical. There's got to be some way to take advantage of this. What spells can I cast that like would make me a better fighter? Like Stone Skin obviously is good, but it's good anyway. Well, hey, there's enough of you in this chat today to keep track of my good ideas, if you want to try and do that. Okay. A lot of times my good ideas have to do with spells, and Neil just says, oh, I'm just using the spell. So.
Hurry up!
Strength of Stone is a cleric spell.
No sooner said than done.
Cast Strength though. Level 2 spell.
What would you have me do?
She's good in the last 8 hours. That's a good one.
If you insist.
I don't think so, Lindop. I'm not sure that that's his motivation. It's possible, but I don't think so. Wait. What do you guys have? 9 hands?
Yes?
If you insist.
You can get fucked on XP? Haste is good, yeah. Enlarge? Enlarge can be risky because they're on target to you. There's also, the one that Yaramir had when he died.
I'll get right on that.
Where they take damage when they damage you. That could be fucking honest. Borax the Ghoul. Sorry, chum, but you're a ghoul and we're adventurous, so I'll have to kill you. And don't look surprised, it's all by the book. I can't not kill him, right? I'm just gonna kill him because he's a ghoul. I know he's friendly, but Van is right. He's a ghoul and we're adventurous. Oh, he knew us in real life and our father. Okay. Oh god, Grimes! Draw your sword, fight! Defend me, Grimes! He's tanked them for long enough for William to control.
Hurry!
Cora, kill your enemies.
I'm controlling him.
What would... All right, all right!
Korax, good dog.
Your wish? Very well.
This guy's got low self-esteem. Thinks he's a dog.
Hurry! Very well.
Think touch attacks get better? Yeah. Yeah, they do, because it's based on your attack bonus.
Hold, travelers! I challenge your best warrior to a duel.
Identify women, only men. Alright, is she gonna want to duel Malachi again? Pledge my sword. Alright, sounds good. Yes.
Make it a waste of my talent.
All right.
Yeah, no sooner said than done.
Holy shit! It's going off. Alright, prepare to die. Get him, William. Oh my god! I can't believe this. I'm beaten by a man, no less. I guess I must keep my word. I pledge my sword to your cause. Oh, I just wanted your sword. Sorry, I misunderstood. I just wanted your sword. Alright, you're on your own. See you later.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Get out! Yeah, I don't care. Leave.
Alright.
Alright, throw a shit sword around. Where did it go? Did I put it here in our own inventory?
Alright.
Please save the game. Ooh, okay, everyone calm down. This basilisk's alright. No castle. Oh. Hey. Ah! Well, isn't that curious?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Don't look at it, guys. Alright.
Make it quick.
What you got for me this time?
Yeah, it shall be as you wish.
Yeah, I'll get right on that, huh?
How may I be of assistance?
Hurry. Alright.
What's your top of my to-do list?
What is it this time?
What do you want?
Yes?
No!
What would it you insist?
Huh?
Yeah, fire shield. That's the one I was talking about. Fire shield and stone spear. Jesus, this guy's tough.
What would you have me if you insist?
Okay, what's the play here? Because we actually don't have a way to get out of this, right? I have a plan. I have a fantastic plan.
How may I?
You have but to ask.
Damn, lads.
You be quiet.
What is it this time?
That, my friends, is a lot of experience. Yeah, I've got 20 minutes before food.
How may you have but to ask?
Two useless rings, but a lot of experience. Alright, well, level 5. Let's go. Both Grimes and Malachi level up.
Yeah?
So Grimes
What do you
first. Guess let's get these up to 50. How many, HP did he get, no? It's not telling me. Whatever. Not much by the looks of it. 2 hit points, okay. Okay, our magic missile is now actually pretty good. Perfect. Fireball time.
Hurry! Very well.
You be quiet!
Are there all basilisks around here? Oh.
What if you insist?
Manure mouth.
If you insist. Hurry! Very well.
Grime's got 1 HP, yeah. Oh, another one now. Okay. My hobgoblin friends.
You be quiet!
Oh shit. Greetings, I am Mutanin. I hope you enjoy the artwork my pretty lizards have sculpted. They sculpt with their eyes. They sculpt when nasty travellers come by, yes. Don't like nasty travellers, they should keep to the roads. You murdering psychopath! Your lizards have killed people, we're not about to let them keep on killing. Okay.
Manure mouth.
So we need these guys to go and shoot the basilisks here.
Manure mouth.
Potentially one of them.
What? What would you have me do?
Huh? Top of my to-do.
Whole body's gonna kill
What is it this time?
Is that a greater basilisk? Fuck. Okay, don't go over there then. Stay here.
Yes.
Hey, Cromboculus.
Make it quick.
Like usual, you are late.
Hurry up!
What you got for me this time?
15 minutes, but you know. It's good to see you nonetheless. Alright, actually, let's have everyone focus this guy. Van, now's the time.
Yes?
How may I be of assistance?
Dispel this fool.
What? No sooner said than done.
What do you want? Top of my to-do.
Make it a waste of my talent.
What the fuck? What did he just cast? That was some crazy shit. Yeah, cast down. Alright, let's see if we can start the fight with the dude in the greater basilisk. Maybe we can pick off the smaller basilisk first. Guys, come on, what are you doing?
You be quiet!
What would very well?
Manure mouth.
Where is it?
Alright, alright!
Forward march! Spare no one!
This?
Hurry!
You be quiet! Manure mouth!
What would you have me do?
Can we attack this one without it doing its thing? All basilisks have rings.
Alright, alright! Hurry up!
See, the thing is, Ricky, I don't really want to save Scum, but at the same time, I don't want to, like, walk back to the temple.
A waste of my talent!
Top of my to-do.
Every time
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Someone dies. It's kind of a catch-22. Alright, I think we use the wand again. Right.
Hurry up!
Do we still have a silence here? Silence that motherfucker.
What is it this time?
Malachi, use your wand to interrupt his casting there.
Make it quick.
Hold back, will you?
Huh?
Grimes. Shoot to the side. don't know
What
if
would you have me do?
silence spell will work there.
Yes?
But now I'm going to use this to summon these guys again.
I shall attend to it with trust.
You be quiet.
No! Okay.
What you got for me this time?
Hurry up, you insist.
No! No! Where's William? Oh god.
You're very well. Hurry up! All right.
Oh, cool.
What would well?
He's probably immune to petrification.
You're all right.
Oh, that one's gonna leave a mark.
Hurry! All right.
Grimes is dying soon.
Yeah? What do you want? Top of my to-do list.
What is that? Not really.
What would you?
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Your wish?
Okay.
What you got for me this time?
Mark, don't do that. Don't stand there, Mark, please. Damn it! Yeah, soon the story is in an hour and a half. So, on that death, I should go and get ready to
all right.
eat and stuff before Tombs of Scoria, so let's do a proper save here, because it looks like this is going to be quite a tough fight. We'll quit. And, so, probably the last stream until after Christmas. I'm going home to my parents tomorrow, at Tombs of Scoria tonight. And, probably won't be back streaming until the 26th, I guess. The schedules are confused. Let me check. There has been... Wait, there's some messages. Let me read these privately before I show you. Yes, well... The normal time is probably better for me, but here we are. And I can do 1 hour early. Christmas stream, my presents. Oh, I did get a present today. Well, not a present, but I got a new phone. That's pretty cool. Damn, why are so many people watching? Holy shit. I didn't even realise. And I've got to leave. Now I know how Stephen felt when he had to switch over to Tombs of Scoria when he had 25,000 people watching him talk about Pokemon. But everyone, I guess maybe I'll try and do some more tonight after the show then. Since we're all doing 1 hour early, maybe I could go a bit later tonight. I don't know. It's no promises. Well, thanks, Crumbopulous. That's very nice. I won't stream myself eating dinner. Maybe after the show, yeah. Maybe. I knew playing Baldur's Gate was going to be a good idea. It's been so much fun. Alright, well, you know, thanks for watching. And I'll see you all in an hour or so. Au revoir.